Well, here we go, man. So Jimmy Butler, man, and y'all like, share, subscribe, man. Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry, man, but mainly Jimmy Butler, man, because what Jimmy did, man. Oh my God, bro. What Jimmy did, bro. Lord have mercy, man. Playoff Jimmy is in full effect already, bro. And this is what he does. That is why I told you guys, man, ain't no way in hell. I know you're gonna pull up, James. I'm about to drop the link for you. Ain't no way in hell that I was letting Jimmy Butler go from Miami. Miami traded Jimmy Butler for a dude that didn't have a pulse the last 3 years. Make it make sense. You trade that nigga for a dude that ain't had a pulse the last 3 years, bro. Are you serious? Giving away money. And I told y'all this. This is why you deal with Jimmy Butler shit. This is why. Because he delivers when it's time, bro. Now you don't gave him a team with Steph Curry on it. He done already went to 2 out of 4 NBA finals. What else are we talking about, man? Shout out to Walter Griffin in the Cash App, man. $30 donation, man. He says the Warriors beating the Rockets in the first. Oh, they beating Houston. Yeah. Jalen Green gonna get exposed. They beating Houston. Houston going home in the first round. They going home in the first round. Steph Curry finna go crazy on the Houston Rockets. Him and Jimmy Butler gonna go crazy on them boys too young, man. They ain't ready for this. They're not ready for that smoke. Y'all hit the Cash App PayPal link, pin at the top. Let me know what y'all think, man. I already told these clowns. They ain't got to argue with me. I'll tell you what it is, dog. I'll tell you straight what it is, man. I've been told these dudes, man. This is why you go get Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler could have had 40 tonight. He got real unselfish on the street. I got mad at Jimmy because, bro, why you passing the ball, man? You had 36 points, bro. You're supposed to end up with 42, 44 points tonight. Jimmy Butler could have put the gas on these dudes and ended this thing. They could not stop him from getting to the basket. They couldn't stop the jump shot. Jimmy Butler had going every single way you wanted to go, he had it going. But he still tried to play unselfish, get other guys involved, and then Steph came later on in the game. I like how when they play through Jimmy. To me, Jimmy needs to touch the ball damn near every possession. Don't have Steph just bringing the ball up all the time. Let Steph play off Jimmy. I like the way they play off each other. I'm telling y'all this. I love it. I love it. Shout out to the boy, brother Tommy in the Cash App with his donation. Appreciate you, dog. You know what it is, homie. You know what it is. Salute to you, bro. Trevor Stewart, what's good? I see you in the Cash App. Love, honor, and respect, brother. Yes, sir. Steph Curry went off late, but we got to give it to Jimmy Butler, man. Jimmy Butler did what he had to, but I'm going to tell y'all something, man. Jimmy Butler, bro, that dude, bro, man. And the Warriors almost ran away with this. The Memphis Grizzlies, bro, they just kept fighting and kept fighting. They made mistakes down the stretch, bro. That really cost them this game, man. They made mistakes down the stretch, bro. But I thought this was a great game, though, man. I thought this was a great game, bro. They missed some free throws that hurt them, the Memphis Grizzlies. I know they wish they had some of those free throws back that they missed. But Jimmy Butler, bro, I told y'all they gave Jimmy Butler away for nothing, man. He don't be listening to me, man. They gave Jimmy Butler away, bro. They gave Jimmy Butler away. How the hell do you get Jimmy Butler away, man? You gave that man away, bro. You gonna trade that man for a dude that ain't had a pulse since they won a championship. I'm sorry, bro. Andrew Wiggins ain't done a damn thing since they won the chip, bro. I told y'all this. They gonna trade him. That's crazy. They ought to made Jimmy Butler, you gonna sit your ass right here. Ain't no question about it. Shout out to my boy Xavier back in the Cash App with another donation, man. And he said the Warriors might go to the finals. Man, listen, bro. They definitely gonna beat the Rockets. Then they're gonna play the winner of the Lakers and the T-Wolves. They can beat either one of those teams. So the least I can see them doing is going to the conference finals. That's the least I can see them doing. Is going to the conference finals. But the Golden State Warriors, bro, with Jimmy Butler, I told these niggas, man. They don't be listening. Oh, Ticket. Jimmy washed up, man. Jimmy washed up. He old, man. He old. No, he wasn't. He playing the rope-a-dope to you clowns. And all these dudes argue with me when I told them for years. This is what real players do. They don't do all that stat pad in the season like James Harden do. Come to the playoffs and don't do nothing. That ain't how it go, dog. Putting all them stats up during the regular season. Come to the playoffs and they ain't nowhere to be found. Jimmy Butler, he said, "Let me get me in the playoffs. See what happens." He step up in the big games on both ends. Shout out to the brother Eugene in the Cash App with the donation, man. Salute to you, brother. Try to tell y'all this. Y'all ain't want to listen to me, man. That nigga arguing with me all. Hey, man, I don't even know why you be respecting Jimmy like that, man. He ain't the same, man. He fell up. Man, shut up. You can tell the difference with Jimmy. When these games in the playoffs, and this man is in full attack mode. He really could have went for 45 or 50 tonight if he wanted to. He had it going like that. They couldn't even stop him from getting to the cup. Shout out to Ian Lewis and that PayPal with the donation. Salute to you. Yeah, y'all hit that Cash App PayPal link as y'all come on in. It's pinned at the top, nigga. I told them, boy. Then when they trade him, I don't know why Ticket tripping. Jimmy ain't the same. Look at Jimmy. He ain't playing well no more. No, he just wanted to get out of Miami. I told these bums, man. They ain't gonna want to argue with me. And to the nigga who said the Rockets beat the Warriors, no, they not. The Rockets in a world of trouble, boy. They in a world of trouble. You see how Jimmy looked out there tonight? They in a world of trouble. World of trouble. And this was a hell of a game. Shout out to my boy Hollywood Herm in the building. This was a hell of a game right here. You couldn't ask for a better game than this game right here. This was a great game right here. This game came down to the very end. This is a great game. The Memphis Grizzlies missed some free throws. That's really what killed them in this game. This is a back and forth game right here. Back and forth game, missed some free throws, and then made that big mistake at the end and got that violation. I'm telling y'all this. BJ, salute to you in the Cash App, man. Appreciate you, dog. Also, shout out to the brothers Trevor Stewart in the PayPal with the donation. I salute to you, brother. Much love to you. I don't know why these dudes be tripping, bro. I don't know what's wrong with these Negroes, man. I'm just going to be honest with y'all, man. Bro, I'm disappointed that Cat Star Jimmy was washed up, bro. I'm disappointed, man. These niggas really thought, that niggas was really talking shit to me like, yeah, Ticket, yeah, you backing up Jimmy. Jimmy washed up. Look at him. Look at him down there in Miami. He washed up. Man, y'all niggas is crazy, man. Bro, this nigga that came in here and basically took him to the playoffs. Without Jimmy, the Golden State Warriors would be done. This season, they be done. Done. Salute to Travis Wellington in the Cash App with the donation. He said Jimmy played better than expected. What you mean better than expected? I told you it was going to happen. Yeah, it's y'all fault y'all don't listen. I told y'all this was going to happen. If you don't want to listen, that's your fault. That's your fault. I don't give a damn if Ime Udoka is familiar with the Warriors play style. Ime Udoka ain't getting on the court, psychedelic. He ain't getting on the court. The hell that mean? He can't compensate for Jalen Green stupidity. He can't. Sorry, not gonna work. Not gonna work, dog. Not gonna work. James, what up, dog?
What up, Woody?
What you got on that
Salute.
40 tonight?
What I got on it? Well, I got the whole $2.99, nigga. I'm gonna get me an old eater. No, I'm just playing.
Bro,
Look,
hey,
keep it up.
listen, man. Hey, listen. Pat Riley should have stood his ground and made sure he kept
I'm
Jimmy.
mad now.
Bro, this is crazy.
I'm mad now, dog.
You
I ain't
see
gonna
the
lie.
difference,
I'm
bro?
fucking pissed.
I
Ticket.
told niggas try to tell me a nigga washed up. I told them, man,
I'm
y'all niggas
pissed.
crazy as hell. When them niggas y'all praise James Harden, them niggas do all that during the regular season and freeze up
But
in the
who
postseason.
called this shit,
Jimmy
though?
stepped his game up in the postseason, bro. What's wrong with these
Ticket.
niggas?
Ticket. Jimmy Butler had 18 free throws.
Because
Man,
he
get the
being
fuck out.
aggressive.
Hey,
Okay, but
don't want to
Scotty,
hear that. What?
Jimmy, Pippen didn't even
Hold
touch
on. But
him.
hey, hold on. Did you see him being aggressive going to the rack, getting fouled and one?
I'm not saying not some of them wasn't fouls, but it's a screenshot. Pippen Jr. didn't even touch him. Literally,
What you mean?
like he didn't even touch him. He was going up for a floater, and he didn't even touch
Man,
him.
that man was balling, bro. How many field goals did he make?
Uh, I don't know. I ain't see the free. I
All
ain't see
right
the
then.
field
He was
goal.
balling, bro. He was
I'm
balling.
not
We ain't
saying
using him.
no.
Ain't no excuses, man. He was balling, bro. There ain't no excuses on that one, bro. He was balling, bro. Look. All I want to say to you is this, bro. So he made 12 field goals tonight. He was 12 or 20 from the field. He was balling, bro. He was balling, bro.
He had a good game, but
He
he just
shot
got too free throws.
60% from the field and was 12 or 20. No questions. There ain't nothing else to ask. That nigga came out the game, set the tone in this whole game, bro. This is what we were trying to
How
tell
many
y'all. This
games?
is what he do.
How many games they gonna beat Houston in if you got them beating?
I got him in 6 games against Houston. Bro, I don't trust Jalen Green. I don't trust the Houston Rockets, bro. I already know what Jalen Green gonna do in the playoffs. That's why they talking about trading for KD now. You finna see. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. I've been told y'all this, but they ain't want to listen to me. Then yesterday, Greenleaf gonna send me an article talking about KD's the favorite to get landed in the trade over to Houston. I said, I told you. You don't listen. They don't never listen to me until after the fact I'm right. Them niggas all came in here talking about Jimmy was washed up at the trade deadline. He washed up. He ain't the same, man. You tripping, Ticket. You just jackstrap sniffing. Okay, nigga. Okay.
Hey, this my whole thing though, bro. When Jimmy first came in the league, I watched him. He got some mood tendencies, like every athlete do. But you can't deny when the rubber need to meet the goddamn road. That's why I call him Django. You understand? Because when I seen him go to Miami that first year, and I was like, God damn, he get a chance to lead his own team. He was always the third or the second fiddle. Now that he leading his own team, you can really see what he can do. And what y'all fail to realize, the dude played both sides of the goddamn ball, bruh. You can't deny that KD, he a good sniper, but he ain't playing no D like Django, bro. I'm sorry. And if it weren't for Django tonight, they was going home. Steph Curry battling that thumb injury, couldn't get going, had
They was
12
going
points.
home, James. He
They
held
was
the whole
going
game together,
home.
man.
He held
They
the
was going
fort
home, bro.
down. Give that man his fucking flowers, bro. That's what's wrong with today's sports analysts today. They just want to praise certain players and bullshit players. Dog, this dude out there landing on the line. And at first, I was mad because I was like, man, he ain't going hard for us. But then when the playoff come, they call the playoff Jimmy for a goddamn reason. How many times you see superstars get those calls? Austin Reeves get those calls. Y'all don't say nothing about that. You see what I'm saying? They gonna get those calls, brother. What you do with them when you get them? He go to the line, he knocked them down.
Man,
Tremendous game
bad
all the way
basketball by
around.
the Grizzlies, man.
Even if it was that had something to do with
Now
defense.
hey, hold on.
I
That was a
think.
great game, bro.
We
That
we
was
Yeah,
an
we
I,
we
I ain't
we
gonna
actual
lie. That was
game
real playoff.
that game
we,
her
we want we want
that was a great game, bro. That was a
I
great
like that
game.
game. It was better
They
than the
just
first
that
one.
young
Hey,
fella. The
ticket.
coach made a mistake having a young fella in there. But see, here's where the thing came when they lost that timeout. The coach could not burn that last timeout when that boy couldn't get that ball inbound. They lost that timeout on that challenge. And I said it when the challenge happened. I said, yo, he lost that timeout. Let's see if he come back to bite him in the ass. And it did. Because he couldn't call timeout because nobody could get open.
Yeah,
They
he a
knew he
rookie
didn't have
coach
no
though.
timeout. So that's why he got the violation. And then when you look at a couple plays, Herm, see, if the ref calls a play here or there differently, shit, they might win this game.
we had too many turnovers though.
Yeah,
This
but
why you
in a
gotta
game
watch
like
the
in a game like
games,
this,
man.
bro, in a game like this, Herm, in a game like this was a great back and forth game. This was not a blowout. This went down to the wire, nigga.
There was
This
playoffs for real.
this game could
Playoff
have went either
intensity.
way, Herm. This game could have went either way.
You
But
cannot
salute to Django.
you cannot
For the
stop
dude who
Steph
talking
Curry
about
about
Jimmy
hand
got
checking.
18 free throws, you gotta
Man,
watch
Ja
the game,
Morant
My
man.
get
man, my man.
hurt.
Hold on. Why do you keep crying about free throws, you weak ass nigga? He went to the rack.
Yeah, you got to shut up. We
Yeah,
foul a
that's what
lot.
I'm
My
saying.
my,
To the
my,
dude
my
who crying
Grizzlies
about Jimmy
always
free throws, bro,
foul.
you
We
gotta watch
we
the
gonna
You
game.
cry
foul the
about
shit
free
out
throws
of
for
them.
a nigga
I
who was going
watched
to
the
the rack.
game. That dog. I give you that call against Pippen, but he still was aggressive. He got the rebound. Even if they would have called that, he would have got back on and put that shit up. He got his own rebound.
Exactly. He was getting fouled on almost every play.
They gon' the Golden State go home either the first round or the second round. Either
Bro, they
way,
finna
Man,
smoke
nigga,
the
you on
Rockets,
dope,
bro. They
nigga. You
might
hold
sweep
on,
the
you on
Rockets,
dog
bro.
food, nigga. Them
they
niggas going
not
to the
making it to
conference
the
finals.
Them
Western
They
Rockets is
beat.
Conference
Hold on,
trash.
Finals.
hold on. I'm gonna tell you right now. First of all, the Houston Rockets is too young and inexperienced to deal with them niggas. Them niggas
They
got two niggas that been to the NBA finals. They ain't new to this, nigga. They true to this. Then the Los Angeles Lakers, they provide all types of matchup problems. If the Lakers get out the first round past the T-Wolves, which we think they will, they get the Lakers all kind of problems. So I don't know what the hell you talking about.
Well, I'm gonna
So
tell
you
this
got them
brother
making it to
this.
the Western Conference
I
Finals
put
too.
I put I
Nigga,
put a pin in
hold on. Let me answer that question. Yes, nigga. Yes. Did you watch Jimmy? How Jimmy and them was playing tonight?
Okay,
Is you
Suki.
stupid?
this
I've
why,
seen. Hold on. Let me
bro,
say this. Hold on. Let me
brother,
say this to you,
bro,
dog.
you laughing? You don't know basketball.
I've seen Jimmy take a team that wasn't even supposed to be nowhere near the finals to two finals in 4 years. You don't gave this nigga Steph Curry now. Jimmy just showed you in the playoffs. When I
Man,
want to step up and take it
Luca
to that
gonna
next
cook.
level,
Luca gonna cook
Luka
you
Jimmy.
ain't
know,
gonna
I don't
do
want to hear
nothing.
about. Hold
Shut
on. I
up.
don't want to hear about. Hold on. Let me say this to you, brother. I don't want to hear about Luca, brother. Why am I saying that, brother? Because we just watched what happened when Jimmy and Steph played Luca the other week. What happened?
You got locked up.
All right then,
Exactly.
nigga, sit
That was
your ass
one
down and
game,
shut the
but that
hell
was
up, nigga.
just one
Yeah, so know
game.
your role.
No, no, no,
Hey,
no, no,
check
no,
it.
no. That was the only game we seen him in. So that's the only way we got. That's the only one we got to go off of with him on the court.
But I'm
Know
gonna
your
let
Okay.
role,
him know
son.
this.
If you're just going
I'm
off,
gonna let
if you're
him.
just going off
No,
that
no, no,
one
no.
game,
Hold on.
okay.
I'm going off when they played. I'm going off when Jimmy, Steph, LeBron, and Luca played. They got that ass beat, nigga.
Exactly.
Hey,
Man,
check
how,
it.
how
Hey,
It
old
was
you
a
is,
hold
close
up.
Rocket?
What
game.
he trying to break
It
up?
was
Hey,
a
Luca
close
tonight?
game.
He
Was he
jock
trying?
straps nigga
no,
talking about Luca
no,
gonna get them
don't
niggas
worry about
problems.
that, Jane. I'm gonna tell him this. If Ant-Man for some
Bro, don't
reason
watch the games, bro.
actually take the next step and take the challenge to go head up with Luca, it may T-Wolves may get this series, man. I got
Exactly,
to see.
Iron.
Hey, I got to see how Ant-Man mentality gonna be. If Ant-Man takes the challenge, like if Jalen Brown can contain Luca and make it hard on Luca, what
I
make
know
y'all think
Django can,
Ant-Man can?
Don't
Man,
look
but
at it.
Django can
Don't look
too.
at
I ain't
getting
got
a
no
game in
confidence in the
LA.
T Wolves. I ain't got no confidence in the T Wolves, bro. I ain't got no
And
confidence
T
in the
was get
T
a game in
Wolves.
LA, bro. It's over with.
But the
Anthony Edwards
Warriors,
gonna
they
That's
got
beat
Freddie
the
G.
Charlotte.
That's
Warriors.
my nigga Freddie G.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Giants
Freddie, but
salute.
Freddie tripping. Freddie
Salute.
tripping, man. I don't see them that they not lose. The Lakers not losing that series, bro. We ain't gonna do that. They not
No,
losing that
I'm
series.
Even
just
if
saying
ticket,
this.
even if Ant-Man if they get game one or game
Nah,
two,
nope, they ain't losing that series, man. The series the Lakers gonna lose
He
is the
was
Golden
got
State
too
Warriors,
many
bro.
low IQ
They
This,
gonna get
players.
beat
this
in
what
by the
I say
Golden
to
State
that,
Warriors,
y'all.
bro.
I'm not gonna lie. If like you said, who that was you ticket. If Jalen Brown could get his nigga hard, Jimmy Butler could slow him down and go Glock for Glock with this nigga. Y'all is tripping.
Yeah,
Jimmy
hey,
Butler have
that
him in.
nigga's on. He on
Ticket,
something, bro.
ticket. Let me ask ticket. Let me ask
We
you
just
this.
saw them smoke the Lakers.
Ant
Ticket.
ain't got the
We just saw
capabilities to
Jimmy and
block
Steph
him up.
smoke the
Let me
Lakers. This
ask
nigga in here
ticket
talking
some.
crazy.
A ticket. So
What?
if the Rockets, let's say they somehow do beat the Warriors and they face the Lakers, do
nigga
you
They
going
think the
off
not gonna
what
be
Lakers
if.
talking
gonna
about
beat?
the Rockets. Hold
They
on, let me say
getting
this to you again.
smoked, bro. The
Let me
That
say
Rockets
this
nigga
to you. Let
going
me
not
off
say
in
this
what
the
to you
if.
one more
first
time, bro.
round.
I'm gonna say this to you one more time. The Houston Rockets is not beating the Warriors. They finna get a reality check. Them niggas
I
is
know you
young.
said that,
Them niggas
but it
ain't battle
seems like
tested.
to
Hold on, them
me,
niggas ain't battle tested. And I'm not trusting no nigga named Jalen Green that's walking around here with a skis it like the girl y'all seen him run around here with. I'm sorry.
The only way the Rockets win is
That's
if
not
Steph
gonna be
or
the leader
Jimmy
of my
get hurt,
team. And you
gang.
talking about that's
no,
gonna beat
I'm
the Golden State
saying
That's the
Warriors.
like
only way they
I'm just
win.
saying that because like it seemed like every team that the Lakers about to face, ticket always say they might lose to that team.
I didn't say that. Hold on. I just said I picked the Lakers to beat the T Wolves, man. What the hell is you talking about?
Is you hard to hear?
Did you not hear what I said, nigga?
All right, damn,
Sucker.
niggas are dumb.
Did you not just hear what I said when them niggas
Hey,
was
it's like
saying?
this
No,
all the
I
Them
didn't hear
time,
you.
niggas
ain't
was
it?
saying. Them niggas was saying the T Wolves got a shot. I said they ain't got a shot, nigga. What is you talking about, nigga?
Yeah,
What?
he did say
I
that.
didn't
So
I
why
didn't hear
you?
that. My fault. My
What?
fault. I hear that.
Yeah,
Listen,
what is this
this
nigga talking about? This nigga, I just said, nah, they ain't
Nigga
beating the
don't
Lakers.
listen,
Yeah,
That
man.
nigga
shut your
coming here and
punk
get
Yeah,
to
y'all
ass.
on
talking
full
crazy, man.
defense
Come on, bro.
mode.
hey,
I ain't hear you.
Scared.
My
Y'all
bad.
paranoid.
I take
what
that
y'all
back.
got on this game tonight, though? The Lakers is down the line, bro. We talking about this game tonight, and I hate for you G-string sniffers to come up in here when another team play how hard they did. Both teams went out on their shield. John Moran showed war tonight, even though he was doing them stupid ass antics, and they were down by 20 for what I'm understanding. They came back, got in that game. They fought hard. Baines went for 30. That team gonna be on the rise. So it's a lot of ifs, ands, buts about this shit.
Well,
So
Jay,
what I'm
I'm gonna
saying
tell
But
is,
the
you.
thing is,
if
bro,
if if
Well,
Steph
Memphis
Curry
finna go
can
home.
find some kind of way to get healthy, because we know he gonna shoot that thing. The man had a soft cast on his hand tonight, and it remind me of when he had 0 points against Houston, and he went off for 33 in that second half. So when Django was slowing it down, concentrate more on defense to slow that offense down, because they had more bigs than them. Eden, Jared Jackson, them dudes was controlling the game. That's why I was say, bro, this is one of the best games I've seen in a long time, bro. When I see
Mm-hmm.
playoff intensity, the calls ain't gonna always go your way. So who can fight
See,
through adversity? Ticket
see
made up a
y'all.
good point. You can't challenge every goddamn thing. That timeout hurt you when you challenge that ball and that play, and boom, look, you ain't had no timeout to call, and it got your 5 second
See,
violation. You put the
Memphis.
babyface assassin on the line, who been to what 4, 5 straight finals, got 3 out of 4. I mean, went to 4, got 3 out of 4. I'm just saying, like, bro, you cannot knock this team. Good
see
trade by
y'all. See
Golden
y'all.
State.
See y'all
I'm
love
mad
basketball
with
today.
Pat Riley. Pat calling on you, pissing me off, bro. Because if we would have kept
But
Django, we
James,
probably wouldn't have been in the playoff.
James,
Herm, you was right the whole time. You was right the whole time. I got to give you props. Pat calling you ain't putting nothing around him. Jimmy felt like you weren't doing enough with the team, so I'm out this bitch. I hate the way he checked out, but he's still Django, bro.
But
He showed
James,
you that
I'm gonna
tonight.
tell you, something that nobody talking about either, man. Shout out to the Orlando Magic. They got healthy at the right time.
Oh
They
yeah, I
looking
like that.
better. They got
Man, they
they got
play
their guys.
defense. They
They
locked
got their
down.
guys back. I'm telling y'all now, they gonna get Boston trouble in that first
They
round,
gonna
man.
get them niggas hell,
Gonna
nigga.
get them niggas trouble in that
I'm
first
calling
round.
that.
So niggas better look out for that series. That's an interesting series to watch. The Magic and
Niggas
Boston
had Trey
versus
Oh, we
Young.
locked and loaded,
Niggas
Herm. I
had
give you
Trey
that. We
Young on
locked and loaded.
lockdown. Nigga, Trey
We,
Young couldn't do nothing,
we
nigga.
we got some good
Man,
playoff matchups
trap.
this week coming up on
See,
Sunday.
but
So
this the thing. Y'all love the NBA today. Like y'all say it's trash, but y'all gonna watch the playoffs. And
no,
if the
that's
game
Man,
seven
battlefield of
today,
look,
teams
y'all gonna
though.
watch it.
The
That
NBA
hold
is
on,
trash, nigga.
homie.
The
That's teams
NBA
built
is
the right
trash,
way.
nigga.
That's not teams cheating the deck, stacking. Look, Steph got one dude. Y'all was crying when he got one dude in KD. But when the role player do it, the nigga you keep talking about this and that, yeah, dog, like I said, he get 2 and 3 motherfuckers. He trade 4, 5 motherfuckers to get 2, 1, 1. So why everybody else can't do it? So I don't want to hear no crying tonight. You just better duck that smoke and bet and hope they don't play them motherfuckers. Cause what you fail to
I'm
realize,
gonna
Jimmy
show my
need his own
face.
team.
I'm gonna
Listen,
show
I
my face
listen.
regardless.
All right, listen. I would take Conference Finals and 2 finals appearance over Luka lucky one with Kyrie. He didn't do shit without Kyrie, but y'all don't come on here and say that.
He
Now he
wasn't in
playing
his
with the
prime
role
yet.
player. Now y'all playing with the role player. Now you think he's saving his ass too. They don't play defense, bro. It's easy for
Man, that nigga
a
LeBron is
defensive
washed.
minded team to come up in there and slow an offensive minded team now. Because in the playoffs, the game slow down. Austin Reeves ain't get those calls that he get in the regular season. You saw that last year. And some people gonna get exposed. So with Django and the way that team is built, Gary Payton playing out his mind, gave him good minutes off the bench, 12 plus, solid D. Them dudes play defense. Them dudes always
Warriors
play
play
solid
defense.
defense. Not
Yeah.
Jimmy over there to turn up another notch to turn like it was on simmer. Now that bitch on 8 on the stove. So you guess what? It's getting
Warriors
hot
do
in
both.
here. It's getting hot in here, bro. I called Django from the bubble. Nobody ain't won't
But see,
believe me
this the
about this young
thing.
man. I could have been a scout too now,
See,
but
the
yeah, that's
NBA
neither
is
here
still
nor there.
exciting. The
Hey,
NBA is
OG
still
James. Hey,
exciting though.
James.
It may not be
What?
'90s peak, but it's still good.
Hey,
No,
James.
the only reason why I like this game tonight because it wasn't two teams that they always blast over the media, Jokic and a role player, and these two teams got champion. Like the players on that team for Golden State, they have championship experience, bro. So how can you not like love that style? They never Steph never ran from the smoke. I
He
won
never
with
cheated
Wiggins, I
either.
won with Harris Barnes, I won with KD. Now it's Django turn. Put that in your pipe and smoke it sometime, bro. Y'all like smoking that dust, so keep
So,
on.
who's better, Luca
I
or
say
Jimmy
Django
Butler?
gon' if Django and them was to face that bullshit ass team that y'all keep praising,
Jimmy
talking
Butler
about
is better
Lakers
at
in
basketball.
5, I guarantee you if Jalen Brown can lock motherfucking Luke up, what the hell you think Django gonna do? Django gonna save his girl, my nigga. Believe that. He smell rubber and he smell
Luca
blood.
just a better scorer than Jimmy.
Nah,
You
but
got
I
to get
think
past
Jimmy can
Rock.
slow him down. I think Jimmy really
Yes,
can
for
slow
sure.
him
That's what
down.
I'm saying.
I
Like
think
all around, I
if
can
you
tell you what.
miss and match Moody, Draymond, even if you throw Kaminga in there, Kaminga got enough size. I'm just saying, just throw
All
bodies
right,
at him
but
like they used to do Shaq,
if the Lakers beat
like
the
they
Warriors,
did
y'all gonna
Shaq.
say
You needed 4, 5
the
centers.
league rigged it.
I ain't man nobody. Listen, we been thought that because ain't nowhere in the world you gonna sit here and tell me when this man is fumbling, he the one brought the play in, and then he went to complain. Whoever made up this dumb rule, not Steph in there. He's showing you. Jimmy Butler was in the play in the last 2 years and made it to the finals one of the years. But when he get in the play, it's a
Oh,
problem.
nigga,
Who
you
made
hate
it?
Steph that much, nigga?
Yeah, he
Fuck,
hates
I
Steph.
want
I
the
could
Warriors to
tell.
lose. Dang, I want them to
Nigga,
lose
hating
tonight.
ass nigga, man. You a
Yeah, bro,
hating ass.
that's just hating, dog. Don't do that, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Dang, I
Keep
want to see that. I want to see that OKC and Warriors shit. Man,
nah,
Man,
bro. Listen, y'all got
OKC.
look at the teams right now. If you look at every team that's in the playoffs, who they help the most? That's why they got that third seed, bro. Ain't nobody getting no top three player like that. Y'all thought Django was washed. Y'all thought Donovan Mitchell wasn't no killer like that. He over there
I
with
got
Garden
money. I got
Steiner.
money on that. Okay, that Warriors and Rockets
Boston
series. They better
built that
lose. They
team the
better
right way.
lose.
They hit on
Man, if you
they
put your
created
money
picks
on the
and
Rockets, you's
Porzingis.
a dumb nigga.
So I like the Rockets. They
God,
young. This right here about to be experience.
The
Salute the
Rockets
Greenleaf
might
and
get
his team.
swept, nigga.
Salute the Greenleaf and his team. But this about to be off experience, bro. And the way they played tonight against that team, bro. Memphis is not no quitting team, but Herm said something good too. The fouls, the turnovers, like Ja going out, then coming back. That team showing something, bro. Maybe they can turn a
dang
couple of
man,
corners in a
Rockets
few
don't have
years.
Pick-
no offense, bro.
Jalen
They
Green
Long as
don't
they can
picks
have.
keep that
He's
They
team
gonna
don't
have a
have
together.
enough
wave.
offense, bro.
I told Ticket that a long time ago. I'm not busting my team up, especially if I see young talent for no old ass veteran, man. Look what KD and them doing their thing. Them motherfuckers ain't even make the playoff. But here y'all gonna shit on Steph and try to shatter their dream, trying to pump up another team that ain't even playing. We going off the nice game, bro. Good win by Golden State. Steve Kerr, you better be lucky because them boys said your ass tonight. Because if you would have lost this game tonight, your ass was out the door.
Out the door.
He still would have kept his job regardless because he
Hell
got
no.
that complexion
That nigga's
for
trash,
Hell
man.
protection.
no.
Steve
Complexion
Curry
for
is trash.
protection.
Nah, that don't mean nothing. Look at Mike Budenholzer. He got a ring. They got rid of him. Look at Frank Vogel. They ain't protect them niggas. So I don't want to hear that shit. Fuck that. I'm going off reality right now.
Mm-hmm.
Salute to my nigga Django. I told y'all that nigga was the real deal since the bubble. And look what he did, bro. Bro, y'all was praising Luka and the LeBron trade, but they still got a better record than them niggas playing together.
They
Then you
top
know
three
what
in
the
the
trip
seat.
part
They
about
top
it?
three in the West though.
I don't give a damn about that, dog. Listen, let me keep it real with you. Y'all ended the season 10-10, my nigga. You know what the Golden State Warriors record was? Even though they stumbled against what you call them, like losing all buzzer beaters, they wasn't getting
Spurs.
blowed out. They wasn't getting blowed out. So what I'm saying is, I ain't
The
know Steph
Warriors are
was
better
battling.
than the Lakers, bro. They're a
I
better team.
never knew Steph was battling that thumb injury. So to have a soft cast on your hand and still shooting lights out, hitting 6+ threes, come on, man. What we talking about
That's
here?
because you can't hand check him. Like they
The
don't
greatest
call.
player
Man,
that
You
hold
can't
up.
ever
touch this
They
played
dude.
ain't
this
have
earth,
hand
Stephen
checking
Curry.
in 40 years, 60 years. Now you want to talk about because they ain't got hand checking?
Nah,
They
but he
ain't have hand
benefits the
checking when he
most
beat
from
your nigga
not
3-1.
being
You,
able
hey,
to.
you a
They
LeBron
was
fan,
hand
bro?
checking that nigga,
Hit
man.
him. Unless
You
hit
like
him
the
in the
role
Scottie
player,
'90s with the
Pippen
dog?
was
Because
Pistons.
Scottie
Steph beat
Pippen
They
his
would
was
have
ass
locked.
always
3-1
They
in
would
the
have locked him
finals.
up.
You want to come talking about no hand checking when he was up 2-1 on Steph and couldn't close the deal? You want to talk about no hand checking when he was
damn
down
Pippen was
3-1
hand
and
checking
came
ass
back and won? So I don't want to
man.
hear nothing about no goddamn hand
Man,
checking.
I would love to see Steph Curry try to go against the bad boy Pistons. What they did to
Man,
Jordan.
he'll cook them niggas, man.
Man, come on, bro. Now you going back to the early '90s, late '80s type shit. But, bro, we talking about now. What the reality is now.
Now,
The Lakers don't play defense. They backcourt suspect. Yeah, they can shoot that thing. Yeah, they pulled out the best big three in the league, but I don't see it because you still got to play both sides of the ball. And the pressure that Golden State gonna put on them dudes by playing defense, at least Steph give effort. Luca be getting his ass cooked. You ain't see Steph had Luca on skates when they played. Luca damn near blew his ACL trying to check that nigga.
The
And
Warriors
LeBron
can
stupid
force you
ass
to
sitting
turn
in
the
the paint,
ball
ain't
over.
trying to contest a shot, ain't trying to block it. Steph hitting floaters all day, and they beat them dog once they was healthy. You know what their record is when they play together? Draymond, Django, and Steph Curry,
They got a winning record for sure.
damn near perfection, nigga. Go check it out. I'm not lying to you. I ain't know that till nigga brought it up. And they be on Sports Center with this bullshit. Lakers in 5, Lakers in 5. Man, stop it, bro. Like that's the only team in the league. OKC showed y'all. Niggas sleeping on OKC. But if you go off veteran
I ain't high
experience,
on OKC.
if
I'm
you
sleeping
go
on
off
them.
veteran experience just alone, bruh, you have to love what you saw tonight.
I
They
ain't gonna
kept their
lie, James. I'm
composure.
sleeping on OKC though. I'm sleep on them
I
niggas.
ain't sleeping on them, dog. That this 2 years in a row they was number one. This 2 years in a row they ran
Yeah,
off with that bitch like it
yeah.
wasn't nothing. So either they gonna get over the hump or they not, but they still gonna go through growing pains. This only their second time being top dog in this in the division. That it takes time, bro. It takes time, bro.
Other teams I can see. Other teams I like out the West is either the Warriors or the Clippers. I feel like them two teams. Them are really the only teams I feel like that can get out the West this year.
Hell
Hey,
no, not the Warriors.
you
We
know why
get
you
them a
saying
lot
that?
of
Because of the veteranship.
get
Kawhi,
them niggas up
I
out
don't
of
believe
here.
in James Harden, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I don't care who James Harden play with. I
I
don't
don't
believe
believe
in
in
that
that
nigga.
nigga too, but I believe in Kawhi Leonard, a healthy Kawhi. A
Man,
healthy
Kawhi,
Kawhi.
she rock right now, dog. He hot.
Listen, that I
He
promise you,
hot right now. He
LeBron
hot
not
as
losing
fish
another
grease, but
series
I
before
don't think
even
he could
odds.
do it. I don't
A
think he
healthy
could do it
Kawhi
by
can get
himself.
James Harden.
If James,
A
if you
healthy
get
Kawhi can get James Harden out of to the finals, man.
so let me ask you a question. If
Kawhi is a
James Harden struggled
badass
the
nigga.
last couple of years
Kawhi,
like you've seen him since they went 0 for 27 against Golden State, because his playoffs since Philly, look at his playoff run in Philly. The boy had 11 points. You dig?
yeah.
Y'all killed the role player for scoring 11 and 8, but he can't save his soul in the playoff. I don't give a fuck about no regular season number. When the rubber need to
But
meet
he
the
got
road, the boy been flopping in the playoffs lately. That's why he never won no ring. And Kobe told you that style do not win. So
but
if
listen,
Kawhi can stay healthy, if James Harden could stay on this trade that he on, they do
listen
have a
though.
chance. They have experience. I like Norman Powell. I
Listen to
like
me,
Big
Jay.
Zubac. You feel me? They got some nice pieces over there. But when you talking about an all around championship team in Golden State, and look, Golden State lost that game to the Clippers, and I was like, God damn, that game was nip and tuck. I was watching. I was like, God damn, this might be some good playoffs this year. But it ain't got nothing to do with nobody cheating the system. What I'm saying.
For sure.
James
But
James
listen
Harden
though, Jay.
did some
Listen to me.
bullshit to get over there, but they caught their stride at the right time, man. I gotta give them their props. Salute to Showtime and his team. They're on fire right now, dog. I can't knock what I see. I'm a realist at
Listen
the
to
end
me
of the
though.
day.
Listen to me. This is why I feel like the Clippers, if they can somehow stay healthy, they can make a run to the final. They don't, from a scoring aspect, they don't really have to rely too much on James Harden. They got other guys that can, you know, put the ball in the basket. Like they can go to Zubac, they can go to Norman Powell. You know what I'm saying? They really just need James Harden to be what he been doing all season, is facilitate, get guys involved.
So do you believe in playoff, James? I'm asking a question, a real
I
question.
don't believe. That's the thing. I don't believe in that nigga either. I don't believe in
So
that
how you
nigga
think they
either.
got a chance if he don't show up?
This one, what I just said. They don't have to rely too much on that nigga.
But they've been doing it
They
though.
got
Like
they got
James
other
Harden been
guys.
going off these last few games.
They got
They
other
got a good
guys that
record too.
bro, they got other guys that they can rely more on.
I don't believe in James. I don't believe in playoff
From a
James.
scoring. If we talking about a scoring aspect, they got
But that's supposed to be your
they
second
can go to
scorer on the
Zubac.
team behind the claw. So if James Harden come out and play the way he been playing since 2018-19 in these playoffs, I don't see him getting no better, dog. For real. Maybe
I
the
get
brights
it.
are just too light. He showed you that with
I get
OKC
it.
as a rookie. The boy was
I
six man of the year, went to the finals and pissed in the bed. Had the
I get,
whole
I get
everybody in
what
the
you're
bed
saying.
wet.
I get what you're saying, James. I don't believe in that nigga either, but I feel like this team, the Clippers team, got a well balanced team. They don't have to just rely on James Harden for scoring. See, like last year, you had to rely on that nigga more on that nigga for scoring with him and Paul George. When you knew you had them two niggas. When you have to rely on James Harden to just score, nigga. Nah, nigga, he ain't that nigga. I've been telling niggas he ain't that nigga.
So the only thing you saying, if he have a good game facilitating, you get him a shot to beat anybody. Which
Yeah,
I agree with that at some point, but you still gonna have to score though.
he can have a bad game, but you can go to Norman Powell, you can go to Zubac in the post. You know what I mean? The Clippers just and then they like Denver. They a bad. That's a bad matchup for Denver. Denver don't play no D. Zubac he gonna cook Jokic down there. He may even get him in foul trouble.
The Clippers do need they lick back because Denver been owning them lately in the playoffs
Man,
since
I hope they
damn near since
smoke.
the bubble.
I hope they
But
smoke.
this the first time I seen them. They're gonna be healthy in a long time too. So let's see how it work out. I'm not saying you're wrong. I do agree with some of your points, but dog, it still go back to James fraudulent. I don't think that nigga
Yeah, I
gonna
don't
get the
like that
job
nigga
done.
either. I feel like they be overrating that
And
nigga
he who has the
championship.
ball in his hand the most, I think that's where they're gonna mess up at. If she rock or they put it in Norman Powell hands or something, I could give you that. I don't see James Harden controlling that whole game without costing them something.
For sure. Yeah, man, they overrate that nigga, man. Like acting like he the best thing since sliced bread. They was saying he a better scorer than Kobe. I was like, oh hell no, nah, you nigga going too far now, nigga. Talking about he a better scorer than Kobe Jordan. Hell no. Nigga James
Hey,
Harden.
let me ask you a question. What you saw in Orlando tonight?
Man, Orlando,
Cause I ain't
that's
gonna lie, they put the
my
clamps
team.
on Trey.
That's my
That
team
nigga
to
Trey
lose.
looked lost.
Look, man, Lando, they been even though they fell into the play in. The only reason they really fell into the play in is because of injuries. If you really look at it,
I
but
agree with that.
all season, man, that team has been consistent on defense. Now, their problem is their lack of offensive scoring. They have uh, times where they, you know, go a long time on a long stretch without scoring. But they defense, as far as them on the defensive end, hey,
But do you agree with defense win championships sometimes? Even though they're a young team, they might not have that veteran piece. They got their legs to run with anybody. And I like Caro. That dude, that showed me something. He worked on his game. And
100%.
it,
And
it, it's
Cole
just something
Anthony,
about Orlando, dog. They one of the scrappiest teams in the league, bro. And they're just flying under the radar. Nobody ain't paying attention to them. I love the underdogs. I always root for
nigga,
them.
Cole Anthony is that nigga. I'm telling you.
I feel bad for Atlanta, bro. They gonna wind up blowing that shit up, and Trey
I'm
gonna
gonna
have to
tell
go
you.
somewhere. Trey gonna have to
I'm,
go somewhere. That style
I'm
of
gonna
play
tell you
don't
something
win.
about Paulo. Niggas sleeping on Paulo. Nigga, Paulo might fuck around be the face of the league. I'm telling you. That nigga.
So, I ain't gonna lie, I like him, bro. I like that dude. That dude showed me his upside, and like he worked on his 3 point. He could get to the basket. He knock his free throws down. He plays solid D. That's all you can ask for in a solid player. Like when you're trying to build a franchise, they got some good. They got some good players out here where we ain't got to keep talking about stat merchants. What I'm saying. So
Man,
when you look at
get
these
that
players
nigga out the
and the
league,
teams
man.
that built their team the right way, I don't understand why people get mad at Golden State for making that trade. That was a good pickup for them.
It was a great
Django,
trade for Golden State.
say,
It was a
bro,
great trade.
Django, man, look, bro, I done watched him enough, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I watched him enough, and I'm mad we ain't handle our business with him. That just goes to show you that Riley, you down bad, bitch. You supposed to pull that trigger and get
Pat
that man
Riley
that
is
bread.
stupid because why you didn't get Kaminga, nigga? Should have got Kaminga out that deal.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. I agree with you once again. I'd have took him over Wiggins, to be honest with you.
There's no knock on Wiggins, but if you really wanted, I don't know, man. I don't know what Pat Riley was thinking. He should have got Kaminga out that deal.
Now you can tell he old. The nigga might got Alzheimer's or something. I don't know. They look like it because he don't say shit no more. He just be staring when they put the camera on him,
That's why I
and
feel
he
like
just be
Pablo.
smiling. But other than that, I don't know what he was thinking about when he let a nigga go that got you to 4 conference finals and 2 championships, whether you lost or not. Get him one more piece. Like make a trade. I don't I I would hate to lose some of the young talent that we had,
Mm-hmm.
but come on, bro. You gotta keep him. Like you have to keep him. That's being disloyal to me. When a dude done come over there and shows you what he can do, get a man his bread. That's all I'm saying. Now I do understand Django on that. Bitch, I done got you the 4 conference finals and I got you the 2 championships. Give me another nigga that I can roll with. Now he do have that, and people scared. People talking about all this, all that. Step out there playing with a busted up thumb with a soft cast on. Come on, bro. Django carried that team in the first half, bro. Get that man his prop, and they just put the league on notice. I'm just here to tell y'all, they really put the league on notice because I don't see James Harden stopping no Django. I don't see Luka stopping no Django. The only team that probably can stop them for us defensively wise is OKC because they got the top ranked defense. You know, they score a lot. They
I think
got
the
shit over
Warriors.
there.
You know what's
They
crazy?
got
Bro? I
pieces.
think the Warriors smoke OKC.
Nah, they ain't gonna smoke them. I ain't gonna lie, they ain't gonna smoke them.
Yeah, I think, bro. I'm not high on OKC, bro. I'm just not like you.
I
All
am.
you got to do is take the 3 point away from them,
I
and the
believe
Warriors can do
KC.
that very well.
Is I am somebody. Them boys are somebody over there. And look, they doing it with people that they drafted. They doing it with people. They got about 1,000 draft picks over there. And they still number one in the league with no superstar caliber player like that. Chuck missed half of the season. Them dudes still held their weight. I like what Cleveland doing. Boston trying to get hot. They to me, they want to decline to like closing, but they got them a championship out the deal because they built their team the right way and they finally got over the hump. Steph smoked them too,
Yeah,
so
Boston.
that just goes to show you if Steph could smoke them with a bad knee ass Clay Thompson. Now you got a nigga called Django. Man, the league is on notice, bro. I swear to God, bro. And I'm not saying that because I'm a Django fan, but I'm not a fan of none of these niggas. I just give props where it do, because like I say, I called this shit since the bubble. When I seen him ball out the way he did, and y'all nobody want to talk about Dragons and Bam going down. We was missing two starters, and this was going on. We don't
Yeah,
use him for his next man up. I think we had a better chance of winning that series too. But they pushing the role player on us still. So I won't see one of these young teams come out here and dethrone these niggas. Yeah, you better give you AD, not in the give you Luca. That shit ain't gonna save you, my nigga.
hey
They,
man,
they
I'm gonna
got
say
teams
this.
built their shit the right way. Go ahead, big dog.
I'm gonna say this. I don't believe the Timberwolves gonna beat the Lakers, but boy, if they do, boy, that's going.
And man got to go for 40 each night. What you saying?
Oh yeah, Ant Man got to play out his mind. He got to play
If
out
you
his
go
mind.
for 35
Either
plus
him or
each night,
Julius
I
Randle
think
got
they
to play
do
out
have
his
a
mind.
shot. I'm not gonna lie, because they're not scared of them dudes, and they still got bigs out there. They
Mm-hmm.
still got what the dude name is, Nazi. Oh, I
Nah,
forgot him.
nah.
And
What? I'm gonna tell you what the Timberwolves need to do. Because the Lakers and Luka and LeBron, they gonna try to pick on Rudy Gobert in that pick and roll. So what they need to do is in this series play Rudy Gobert in spurts. You know, he might need to
what the
get.
name is, Nas Reed.
Yeah. Nas Reed, the backup
I
center.
think him
But
and
I'm
Randall
saying,
could handle that shit without Gobert. Though, if they do go small,
yeah.
They
This is what
they,
I'm saying.
they really playing in the OKC hands. Like I said, Ant Man just gonna have to go berserk that whole series. He gonna have
But
to
this is what
average
I'm
at least
saying though.
30 plus for them to get a chance.
But this is what I'm saying though. It to avoid Luca and LeBron picking on Nas. I'm picking on Rudy Gobert in that pick and roll. Play Rudy Gobert in spurts. Rudy Gobert. This not a series for Rudy Gobert at all,
I agree. I agree
right?
with that.
So the Nas Reed, he need to be getting at least 30 minutes in this series, minimum.
I think he'll be a better fit to try to dethrone them niggas because he can stretch them out and he got more offense than Rudy, and he don't get the same probably amount of defense that Rudy do. Cause
And
Rudy them
Nas
three,
Reed can guard the pick and roll
yeah.
uh, way better than Rudy Gobert can. Because
So
he
you
can
don't
slide the
think they
feet.
have a mismatch? Like if you were to put Randall on the block, it's a spread league right now, spread offense. So
I'm
you
not.
put Randall on the block and you just switch it up. I don't need that one by four. Four niggas are spread around 3 point line, pick and roll. I don't need to do that because Ant could get his like without having to do that. But
Right.
if I was to go to Minnesota, I'd do what you said. I try to contain their pick and roll because they're gonna hit you with it. But on the offensive side, they don't play defense as well. So banging them bitches up with Randall, more on the block that around the free throw line, jab, pump fake, go to the line, get to the hole. Like you got options, what I'm saying. And Ant Man, they say you the next coming to MJ. At first I seen it, but then I was like, damn, MJ ain't about to fall out like no bad bag of dope like that. You gotta be consistent. So that's why I say a consistent Ant Man, yeah, I could see it. I
I'm
could
not
see
too
it.
much worried about Ant Man in this series. I know Ant Man gonna go off. It's just
So you think he could,
so
but what do you need the average then for them to be successful or have a chance to win this series?
I'll say at least around 34 to 35 points a game.
Cause what you know, the role player self check. I ain't worrying about him. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
But see, this the thing though. If I'm not worried about Ant-Man getting, I know Ant-Man gonna get his.
All right, let's talk
I'm
more
more so
about
worried
Minnesota.
about his supporting cast other than everybody other than Nas Reed. 'Cause I know Nas Reed, he gonna be consistent too.
So what you expect from Randall?
I expect Randall. If the Minnesota want to win this series, man, Randall have to be that second star for sure. He gotta
So
be. He
what do you
gotta
have
be
to average to go with Ant-Man 34, 35 for them to even have a chance? That's what I'm trying to really ask. Because if Julius
I,
Randle could give
he
me
need to give
25
me
and 10,
the
25 and
25 and
9 with
10.
Ant-Man, I think they got a shot.
25, yeah, right. 25 and 10, and about
To me, that's gonna open
25
everything
assists.
else up. And Nas Reed can shoot the three, so you just can't disrespect them now. That's all I'm saying. This is a pro team, and they just went to the Western Conference Finals. So
So
and they
I was
beat
just
the
saying.
champion.
I was just saying, like, for them to beat cause for them to beat the Lakers, cause they gonna have to match the Lakers scoring, cause the Lakers can score in bunches. Like Luka Doncic, and we ain't gonna. I ain't gonna just act like them niggas. You
No,
know.
Luca been cooking. Listen, I know I like Luca, but still and all, it still gotta. If Luca gonna give you 30, make that nigga play defense. That 30 might go down to 22, 24. And I
And
seen Jalen Brown lock him up, like make it hard for him. Whether you want to say it's a lock up or not, what I'm saying, I seen Jalen Brown make it hard for that nigga.
mm-hmm,
You got defenders still over there, for real. You have defensive pieces.
for sure.
All right. Well, what about this one? You say you got the Clippers over Denver.
Hold on. Yeah, I got the Clippers over Denver.
So what you telling me is the Clippers finally get their revenge.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Yeah, I feel like the Clippers got, they clicking on all cylinders. They got more camaraderie than Denver right now. Denver just fired their coach, and
So you think they're gonna play a part?
I feel like Zubac is gonna give Jokic some problems.
I think coaching do matter, and I think them find Mike Malone might just be the death of them, the death of the auto tune. So all that
Exactly.
stat pad and what you call him doing, and what She-Rock doing, he coming out balling. James Harden playing at a high level. I like Norman Powell. I like Derrick Jones Jr. He been giving them good, excellent minutes off the bench. So they do have a deep ass squad. They got Chris
Mhm.
Dunn over there balling out. When we thought he was gonna be a bust or a wash or whatever. So he done came on strong. They do have pieces
Mhm.
over there. See, when you talk about those type teams, they stuck to their guns. They kept the base of their team together. So that's the team I like
Right.
talking about. The teams that stuck to the grind. Ain't trading too many people, keeping their core together. Not for the build a super team or to get this superstar over here and losing half of your bench to do it. Just stay true to what you know you can do. Ty Lue did a good job in adjustment since Kawhi came back. I think they went like 17-3, if I'm not mistaken.
Uh
They
huh.
they done put up some good numbers, bro, and they beat some quality teams. So
Right.
I think this the year they do get over the hump. I'm just saying.
For sure. Yeah, I think this is the Clippers here. Get over the hump for sure. And yeah, I think, like I said, man, if I know everybody feel like Jokic, the best player in the league and all that, but bruh, if you got a guy like Zubac who can go, toe to toe with that dude, bruh, and the Clippers, like I said, they got the roster to compete with them. Kawhi Leonard can go off at any time. Even James Harden, even though he's inconsistent in the playoffs, James Harden can still have games where in the playoffs where he can get you a couple games in the playoffs. And
Hey, who the Knicks
uh,
play?
The Knicks play the Pistons.
Damn, that's a trap game.
That's gonna be a great series. I feel like that's gonna be one of the best series in the first round too, right along with the Clippers and Denver series.
Milwaukee and the Pacers, they on a
Yeah,
revenge
that one
tour.
too. I like that series too. I think
Hey, bro, they got
Milwaukee.
some nice matchups though. I ain't gonna lie. I like the way it winded up. I don't think
I
nobody
like
ducking
Milwaukee in
nobody.
that series, man. It's just something about that Milwaukee that without Damian Lillard, they're just more of a better team in my opinion.
It's a sneaky pickup by Kevin Porter Jr. Because I
Kenny
think he
Pickett, yeah.
still got a lot of prove and all that basketball time he was out because of whatever the reason dealing with that the case he was dealing with that gave him time to think, regroup, recharge his battery up. So I'm looking at that New York Detroit. I'm looking
Mm-hmm.
at that the Milwaukee and the Pacers. I'm looking at. I really want to see how Houston gonna play against a real veteran team now. They got the number 2 seed. They've
Right.
been doing their thing. They're finally healthy. Do Fred Fleet get over that hump by him supposed to be the championship caliber veteran? I know they on Jalen Green hard. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so do you think they really have a shot to dethrone Steph Curry? Cause they
Well, they
deep,
have a
bro.
shot. They
They
have a
deep.
shot too, but
They deep, bro.
I don't. They for sure have a shot. I ain't gonna just disrespect them because they are the number. They ain't the number one. They ain't the number 2 seed for no reason. But I just feel like it's gonna come down to experience. The Warriors are gonna put the clamps on them because Houston half court offense ain't really that good, and I think Draymond is gonna be able to contain LP and keep him from, you know, scoring in that paint. And yeah, man, I think the Warriors gonna edge it out in 6 games. It's gonna be a tough 6 games though, because
And you going with the experience.
Houston does play defense. And
Yeah, they do. He may got them boys locked in. But you going with the
right,
experience over you.
right.
I want to see how Steph Curry gonna play throughout the duration of these playoffs with that soft cast. Do we take it off at some point during the playoffs if they keep advancing? Do we keep it on? Because I think that's where the struggles came in that. But
Mm-hmm.
you had Django to hold the weight down. But the thing about Houston and why I be so
That's the
hard
thing too. The Warriors got another closer they can go
that
to.
the reason why I'm looking at Houston being a sneaky thing too, to be honest with you, because they don't have nobody that they looking to carry the team. They really do it by committee. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So
Right.
that's a nice little test for the Warriors, and they young. The
That's
Warriors
the
are a little
thing
up in
too,
the
though.
age.
But that's why I got the Warriors too. We don't really know who Houston closer is. Who they going to in the clutch.
Fred been in a slump. Do you think he busts out this slump? Because you still got Gary Payton, you still got
I actually
Jimmy.
like. I ain't gonna lie, man. I like Fred though. I like Fred.
But he been in a slump though.
He been in a tough slump too. It's been,
Look at the game
but
they played against the
you gotta
Lakers.
think though. He came off that injury. He was out. He missed a couple. He missed a couple games, a couple stretch of games for them too.
Then you know they rested their people the last 3, 4 games because they had that
Yeah,
big old lead in the second spot. And look how that
yeah.
second team and that third team was playing in the first half. They just ran out of gas and not enough experience. And the team that they was playing had to lock up the third, which was the Lakers. The team that they was playing, the Clippers, the team that they was playing in Denver. You know, all them dudes was battling to get out that play in because how tight that jam, how tight the West was, as far as
Uh-huh.
from three to the play in. So
Right.
1 or 2 games and knock your ass in that playing. So they needed those wins. What I liked of what I seen in Houston when they put those young bulls out there, they didn't were they try to weather the storm much as they can, but they was missing 5 starters damn near. They was resting everybody. So I want to see them all together. Like when you put all the ingredients in there, when you mix it up and you put it in that oven, with the coaching that they have, I always preached on this, bro. Coaching do matter. Sometimes coaching can help you get over the
Hundred
hump, even
percent.
though he don't be playing. But then when you think about it like that, I think eBay gonna have them boys ready. It reminded me when he went to Boston
Oh
when they
yeah,
was
for
young.
sure. He gonna that's why I said it's gonna be a tough 6 game series. I think Warriors will edge it out though. But
I feel bad for Memphis,
I'm gonna
though.
tell you if Houston was to win this series, I wouldn't be surprised.
That's what I'm trying to get at too. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
that was gonna be my
I'm
next
gonna tell
question. I
you
mean,
because I'm gonna
do
actually
you
tell
think
you who.
it'd be a surprise if they was to get out that series some kind of way?
No,
Would
I
you be
wouldn't be
shocked?
surprised, and I actually tell you who would be an X factor if they did win that series.
Who the X
Uh,
factor?
that boy
I like
Jabari
him.
Smith Jr. If he could take that next leap and be the player that I think he'll be, and when he reaches full potential.
I like the dude I mind. I like Sagoon. They can say, but they
And
got some nice young pieces.
Amen Thompson too.
Yeah, I call him A man too, but they say name a minor. I don't see how they get it out there. I guess the east side of whatever. I don't know. But A
But
man to him.
yeah, man, I like Jabari, man. I ain't gonna lie, I like Jabari. He might be my favorite Rocket on that team.
All right,
As far
we what
as
series that we didn't cover right quick? I know we waiting for this plan tomorrow to see who the Cavs play. Whether it's
yeah,
gonna be
we waiting
so
on who the Cavs and OKC playing.
oh the Cavs play the A seed, huh? Because whoever win this playoff, the playing gonna be the A seed, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But Atlanta still in it, or they eliminated? I think they still in it.
Atlanta still in. They gonna play the winner of the Miami and the Bulls.
See, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a scrappy ass team, bro.
Who the Bulls?
Hell yeah.
Bro, the Bulls.
I'm scared of them niggas, though. I ain't never been scared of my motherfucking life. And I ain't even gotta play them niggas. But that's when you hear that bike squeaking up the street, they remind me of a Debo type team. Bitch, I ain't backing down. We gonna be here.
Man, the
And
Bulls
look how
be in
they
it with
doing it.
they be in it with everybody, bro. Like mostly every team that I done saw them niggas when I done saw these niggas play, bro, they in a close game with somebody, bro. Even
And
though
now we don't got
Celtics.
Django. I think they gonna get us, dog. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's why I'm pissed off even much more, nigga. We gotta play them niggas without Django. Man, we going. Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
And nigga Giddy and Kobe White over there balling, then.
Damn, that's a scary ass team, bro. Dog, Django, I need you, bro. Just for this one game, bro. Come on home, bro. Just come on home. God damn it. Pat Riley, you bitch, you nigga done fucked up everything. But what I do like about Miami, they went on a little 6 game win streak. Wiggins been in and out the lineup. They haven't been healthy neither. And I know that's my team, but I'm a realist. But when we went on that 6 game lineup when we was healthy and Wiggins wasn't out there, but everybody else was out there, I like that tall dude. I don't know. I think his name Well, the center that we got. I
Yeah,
like
Khalil
his.
Ware.
I
Yeah,
like his
Khalil Ware
playing
for sure
style,
got
bro.
potential.
With him and Bam, bro, we got mixed at disadvantages only if we use them. We got to stop selling for those threes. But the way the Bulls been playing lately, and we just played them and we had a big old lead, and them bitches came back and beat us anyway. I was like, damn, like we just played these people and they came back and beat us. I need Bam to go crazy. I need Tyler Hero to be consistent. And let's just see where the chips fall because they the two leaders of our team. But that dude,
Mm-hmm.
well, I see him coming, bro. That's a
Oh
mismatch for
yeah,
us. That's like that's like our
Khalil
X
Ware gonna
factor.
be Khalil Ware gonna be one of them, bro, for sure.
And then
Especially
Tommy Highcast
offensively,
just came back.
he gotta get right on the defensive end though. But offensively, he gonna be
I
one of
don't
them.
say, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I like his little defense. He contests. He has like 6 blocks, 4 blocks. He had a couple of blocks straight in a couple of those games. So what I'm saying, can him and Bam really mix it up to get our 3-point shooters open? Because if you got to collapse on them, if Tyler Hero
Mm-hmm.
stop selling for threes and play the pick and roll with him, that dude be jumping out the gym going to get that shit. I seen potential. Like if we gonna do it the right way, if sports were gonna pull like Hyman done came back. Hyman just had a 40 ball and we still lost on a buzzer beater to the Memphis Grizzlies, to the Wizards just past Sunday, and another team. Like, come on, Spo, you got to get out the way, man. I I seen him cost us so many games when we went on them Eastern Conference final runs, and I was like, man, that's coaching. That's coaching. Whether the young players buy into the old system that he brings to the table, I just think it's time for a new voice. The voice is just stale now, like some stale crackers or cookies. Them dudes ain't buying into the sports system, and then he don't never want to empty the clip. Salute the big tone. He allergic to playing big men. Now that he playing those two big men together, that will put us back on the map a little bit. Like I said, we started getting traction because now you just can't call in and lock in on our 3 point shooting. Tyler Hero be shooting that bit like he Steph somebody, man. Look, get to the mid range, start using that floater. You collapse the defense. You got a 7 footer. You got Bam with the midi. I like I like the dude
That
Mitchell.
nigga Tyler Hero he did have his breakout year though.
I like the dude Mitchell.
Oh,
That
that
I like his
nigga,
heart. Yeah, I like his heart.
yeah, he be scrapping.
We just
Yeah.
got Duncan Penderhughes back. So if he could get back in the form real quick, we gonna need his athletic ability and his play. Because I didn't know he was that athletic. I just looked at him as a 3 point shooter. Now that he pump faking, getting to the spots, going to the hole, making backdoor cuts, add more to your bag. I want to see some development, and I did. But he was hurt the last couple of games. And now that I see that we coming back, can we mesh in enough time to not get eliminated? Because if we lose, I think it's over for us. But if we win, we go on and we play what you call them, Atlanta, and I think we could beat
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta. Atlanta don't have enough firepower for us, but the Bulls, I'm scared of them niggas, bro. I swear to God, I'm scared of them niggas.
The Bulls, man, they just be out there competing, bro. For real, like them niggas be scoring in bunches. They get out in transition. I think they like what number 1 in transition or top 2 in transition. It was something like that.
Don't you hate that little scrap ass team that always it's like a net just flying around? You can't catch them. That's who they remind me of. And I don't know who their coach is. Whoever that coach is doing a good job.
That's
Salute to you.
Billy Donovan. He's still over there.
Yeah, so I thought they had got rid of him by now, but salute to Billy, man. Salute to Billy the Kid. You over there, you playing with the chips that they gave you, and you making all them dudes buying in for a change. And I like the way that team constructed because the Bulls is flying. Like I say, by them not having no superstar, you'll be like, man, the Bulls ain't got a shot. But dog, just look
Right.
how all the people keep talking about the Lakers and five, Lakers and five. Dog, the Lakers was up both games on them dudes, big, and they drunk that shit down like a fucking 16 ounce water, like they were thirsty. You
And
don't get
Giddy
them
hit
type
that
of teams
crazy
no
ass
more,
buzzer
dog.
beat on them, bro. That was crazy. That was an insane game too, bro. I remember that shit. I
And
watched it.
then you seen they backcourt, how they defense look? They scrambling.
Mm-hmm.
They were scrambling that game. They gave up a lot of 3 pointers in the last 2 minutes of that game, bro. And I'm like, man, y'all keep talking about these people in five when y'all got the Bulls hawking y'all down. What you think the top echelon team is gonna do when the rubber need to really meet the road? People ain't
Right.
about to lay down for y'all, man. And the people already tired of y'all keep pushing this bullshit ass narrative. So to me,
Right.
those type teams, when you play that type team, they gonna get up for them. What I'm saying, and they gonna give them their best punch, whether you knock them out. Just hope the game not close because they're gonna find a way to pull it off. Because like I
Mm-hmm.
said, I don't believe in that backcourt for us defensively. You can't outshoot everybody in the playoffs. It do slow down. You know what I mean? So that's another thing we got to worry about. The game slow down in the playoffs. Ain't no up and down, up and down.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta get ready for my team, man. What we gonna do tomorrow, man?
Who your team is?
Mavs.
Tipper, I ain't gonna lie. I want to talk about them, and I'm gonna keep it
Let's
real
do
with
it.
you.
Let's get it.
People tripping off this Kyrie thing, right? And I'm mad I can't see him in, him at full strength, him and AD. But
Uh-huh.
what I tell people, I watched AD for 5 years in New Orleans, leading his own team. It's like
Right.
your team again with Kyrie being out. The difference
Right.
is you always complain about not playing the five. Now you can play the four. You got Gaff, you got Lively, and you still have other
Uh-huh.
pieces around you like Exum, Dinwiddie, and Clay Thompson that can shoot the three. Get your ass down there and go off, man. Open it up for the rest of the players. I don't.
Exactly. I'm
I'm trying
looking
to
for
see
AD
what
to
AD
have
we
a
gonna
big
get.
game tomorrow, man.
Yeah, I'm
It's
trying to
no
see what AD
excuses,
we gonna
bro.
get. So you
Mhm.
ain't giving them no excuses.
Bro, there's no excuses. We're gonna win tomorrow, bro.
I feel that.
It's against the
I,
Kings, bro. Like I know the Kings, they got a decent team, but
I like that
We
backcourt.
still
I
should
didn't know
win.
they had Zach LaVine.
Yeah, they got Zach and DeRozan.
And now they got Sabonis. I think I don't know, AD. They say you was on in 100 against Sabonis when you played them. Now you got a chance when it count
Right.
to go out there and dominate them. You can. So don't. I won't see a different AD tomorrow. I won't see if you're gonna really go out there and put it out. And we call you Terry Claw for a reason. I don't cry, but don't
I'm
cry about no injuries, nigga. John
I'm
Morant came back
interested. I'm
tonight.
interested to see how what how we defend them tomorrow.
I don't think it should be that hard though, cause y'all have bigs.
Yeah, we
Like
got big for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, for
I
sure. They ain't no
I
problem.
bang them up, dog. I will bang them up. I'm just being honest.
Kings, they like to get in transition. They like to run in transition too.
I like
Those
Gafford.
type of teams too.
I I seen Gafford, bro. That this the dude here, bro, on another level. Like
Oh
he
yeah,
remind me of a real energy guy that can help you tremendously. You know, energy guys normally don't be really based off scoring. But
yeah,
if you get him anywhere close to that rim, that boy dunking on everything. And I haven't seen
for
that
sure.
type of energy guy in a long time. I'm talking
And
about
his
he be
post
yamming
moves
that bitch.
got better. James,
Hell
his
yeah.
post moves got better.
So AD gotta
He
unlock
got
these
post
dudes.
moves.
AD gonna have to
Hey, I
unlock
ain't
some
gonna
of these
lie.
dudes.
AD had a triple double last game. I know it was against Toronto, but
Nah, that's
he
good.
still got to
Toronto
get
was a playoff team. It ain't my fault they got rid of everybody and trying to rebuild.
it.
They still a scrappy team. Don't get it twisted. They still got Scotty Barnes and some good pieces over there. But come on, what I'm
Yeah,
saying is, AD, this is your game to cement and say, look here, man, I'm back. Like you did
yeah.
when you
AD
first
got to
went
get
over
us to
there.
the playoffs, man.
Yeah, he got to get us
I
there.
expect him to get us to the playoffs. We win this game. I feel like we can beat Memphis.
Hold up. Oh yeah, y'all got to play Memphis, huh?
Yeah. If we win this game, we'll have to
And
play Memphis.
Memphis just mollywopped y'all through that last game.
Yeah, they did, but yeah, well, we ain't have a lot of people, so
You know, see, I don't like that, bro. When you had a love of the game, bro, who started that shit? Man, I want to play every game, man. I don't want rest at all. Let me go out
right.
on my shield, like whether we in it or not. Because to me, I feel like if we going on a playoff on a good note, keep building chemistry, keep
Sure,
going
if
up,
I'm a
keep
player,
going
I
up.
want to play.
That's what I'm saying. I don't believe it. Look, because we got this locked up. Man, that's why
Mm.
you got 15 people over there. Play 'em.
Somebody got to play.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't believe in that resting and all that, man. We the love of the game, man, boy.
Man, that when they was like, bro, you don't understand, James, bro. How mad that was making me, bro, when they was saying like we should just forfeit the season, bro. I'm like, man, what the hell, man? Like, just cause we got injuries, bro, I don't mean forfeit the season. What the hell, man? Like, nigga, go out there compete, bro.
I'm with you on that. Like I said, when we came up, nigga played injured. I played with a separate. It wasn't separated, but it was slightly separated. It used to pop out sometimes. But then I played with a hamstring. I pulled it on a Monday. The game was that Saturday. Man, I was a icy hot bathing motherfucker. I'm talking about I was doing it all. Sleeves, patches, cream, and I whatever. If I'm 50%, whether I could play D card, give something. That's just the love of the game. Like Steph showed me he was
Love
a
of the
wall
game,
tonight.
man.
You seen Steph with that soft cast. You know how hard it is to
Man,
shoot with a
still.
cast on your
And
fucking
then,
thumb,
then,
bro.
then, then you can tell it was hurting too, cause he was on the bench, like trying to
Hell
shake
yeah.
it, and yeah,
Man, play, man. Get the fans what they come to see. The fans gonna give you your props even much more if you play through injuries. Don't be
that's
down there
one thing you
rolling.
can say about Ant Man though. That nigga gonna play. He gonna play.
All right,
That nigga don't be missing no
we
game.
you say we done talked about Boston and Orlando.
Yeah,
So you think Indiana got a shot?
you there?
You think Indiana could beat? Cause the Bucks, bro. I don't know. They it ain't no fish grease hot. They that grill hot. You ever been standing in front of bread in a restaurant? That bitch will push
The
your
Bucks
eyebrow to
might
the
fuck
fucking
around,
line.
go to the Bucks might fuck around, go to the conference final. They keep playing like this
But see, I
without
see,
Dame.
man, bro. And they trying to send Dane to Miami, man. Leave that nigga in there walking when it's cold out. You want that nigga with his flip flops on, cheesy feet ass, all
That
in
nigga don't play
nonsense.
no defense, man.
Hell, bro, leave that nigga
That
over
nigga
there,
a
bro.
walking cone, man.
You see, they always try to give us a dude type. Send them to Miami. Nah, why y'all won't send everybody to Miami? That heat culture. Them niggas ain't gonna make it better. Like,
And they talk
leave
about
Dame
sending
home.
KD to Miami too. I heard.
Yeah, man, leave them niggas over there, man. So he can do it with Bill up fucking Booker. What the fuck he gonna do for us? Nothing. Like I just don't get it. Like keep building. When you got a team like Orlando,
Right.
that's a true saying why they say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's like trying to trade Van Caro for a veteran because he too young, but the rest of the team nice. Man, that's a superstar.
That's
You know
stupid.
what I'm saying? I don't get it. I don't get it. You want us to
And
trade
that was
hero?
kind of like why I ain't wanna like. I know AD is two-way player, but that's kind of like that why I ain't really like the trade with us. Like, bro, we just got it from the finals. Like, give it some time or see if we can at least get back there. If we ain't
What
get
you
back
think
there,
that
just
came from though? Cause that shit come from left field. I know. I ain't see that coming, bro.
I'm gonna be real, but I ain't want to pay Luca, but that's just what it came. I know they was throwing out the all that he went in shit, bro. It came down that I ain't want to pay that man, bro.
How you don't want to pay a nigga that got you to the finals? At least one of the pieces.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I just don't get it.
yeah, I don't get it, man. I don't get it, bro.
These are billion-dollar organizations, man, and y'all crying, bro. Pay the man. Fuck. I could see if you was losing some key players, but that team was built like a bunch of role players. I like Dinwiddie. Bye. I got to keep this man, and I got Kyrie
I don't,
still.
man. Then would it be tripping, man?
That's what I'm saying. Like certain players like that, man, they gotta go. I'm getting
But
rid of them
I'm
niggas.
gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. I feel like if they felt like if they would have paid Luca, they wouldn't have been able to build the right team properly. Like, keep some of the guys like key guys like PJ and them guys because they up for I think PJ up for a contract next year and I think they gonna have to pay either Gafford I think it's Gafford his contract up next year too.
But
So
listen,
I'm
with
guessing
those
why
two
that's
players
why
right
they
there,
and then they gotta pay Kyrie. So yeah, it was definitely a money issue with them not with them just trading Luca
hey, with them two right
for
there,
sure.
which one you going? You got three players:
Uh-huh.
Lively, Gafford, and PJ. Which two you keeping? Because I know you could at least kept two of them. And they play with them numbers. Some people go over the luxury tax. Like I said, especially if you just got to
Uh,
the
uh,
finals. Which two you'll keep out that three if you wasn't to make that trade and Luka would still be there?
I'm gonna be honest though. I would I can't get rid of my bigs, bro. We gotta keep the bigs, bro.
So you saying PJ the odd man out?
Yeah, PJ be the odd man out because we got Najee now, and Najee can pretty much do some of the things that PJ can do.
I forgot y'all had him from New Orleans. I liked him. I was mad when we got rid of Najee Marshall. I seen the upside. That's what I'm saying. Like, and Zion bitch ass with all this bullshit he putting on, we could have used Najee in that position because that's giving you depth too. But
PJ be hoop. I don't want to get rid of PJ either though. I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to get rid of PJ either because PJ be coming up big, hitting big shots for us too. So
I see y'all deep down there on that and that front court. Y'all
yeah,
really
we deep
deep
in
down
our
there.
Franco. I love our Franco. That's what I'm saying. Like you can't beat having a team like this though. Like you gotta love your squad. Like when you have a team, when your team is built like this, we got all this interior presence. Everybody can guard. You just gotta get
Hey, bro, is it me? I be tripping. Look like every time Luka shoot that motherfucker, it going. What's up with that, bro? Don't give a fuck where he shoot it from.
Bruh,
That
I swear to
motherfucker just be
God,
touching
bro.
all
I
bottom.
never
That bitch
noticed
don't hit
that
a
shit
rim.
until I actually started watching, bro, every game. Like every game, bro.
This nigga
Like,
be having third in the first half and shit. What the fuck? I'm like,
bro.
hey, bro, something don't look right with this shit, bro. I don't know what it is. Talk to me,
Um,
man. Talk to me.
that nigga be making something like it's some of the shots he be making, bro. I be like, damn. And then it's like Luca have a game where he making shots in the first quarter, and it just feel like the game over. I ain't gonna lie. It feel like I'm gonna just say the Mavs because that when he was doing that on the Mavs, nigga. But
That's what I'm saying. Even with the Mavs, like he used
yeah,
to
but
be
I
cooking the
ain't talking about
Clippers.
that. I ain't seen him really had them. Well, he had a couple games. Well, I ain't gonna lie. The game against us, who was playing the Lakers, he lit us up for 45. So I'm gonna say that game, and bro, that Minnesota series, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Luka was just hitting some of the most craziest, toughest shots you can ever a star player can ever make, man. And it's a look. It's kind of like with having Luca, bro. It's a gift and a curse because you gonna get insane offensive plays, but it's like you gonna get some of the defensive plays where he gonna take off.
Do you
But
think the Knicks finally get to the Eastern Conference Finals? Because you look, mind you,
this year,
you the went got Cat. You
mm-hmm.
got Jalen Brunson. You got the dude Ananobi. You
But
got Josh Hart. You got some solid pieces over there. You got a nice bench. Now I don't see Thibodeau running them in the ground like he did his past teams or whatever. But
mm-hmm.
for you to be in that position like you are, and then you got to face what it is. That's a 3-6 matchup, huh? Them and the Pistons.
Yeah,
Say, bro, I ain't gonna lie. They better not let the Pistons beat them, bro.
but the
If they let the
Pistons is like that. It's like that. What you was talking about though, that scrappy team that just
yeah,
find a way.
bro, they're like a little net, bro. Like where they come from? I mean, like they come from. And the Pistons were one of the worst teams in the NBA last year. But they did have some quality wins, though. They had some big wins last year. They beat up on a couple of solid teams, and that's all you look to see. That what I be trying to tell people about these young teams. These young hyenas don't ain't scared of these old ass veteran teams no more. The ones who still got to cheat and stack the deck and move heaven to get the earth,
and
move
I'm
water
gonna tell you
just
something.
across the bridge. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you something. I know they in different conferences, but it's like okay, look, you got the Houston, right? You got Houston who good scrappy defensive team, but they missing that that star, that young up and coming star like the Detroit actually had that nigga Cade Cunningham. Nigga. They actually like Detroit. I know they in different conference, but Detroit actually got that. I feel like Cade Cunningham is gonna be a legit superstar, one of the best players in the league.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I
Because
like that dude. Yeah, they
and
missing.
they got shooting.
They missing Ivy. The dude broke his fibula or
Yeah,
whatever.
Jay Ivy, yes.
And then I like that dude, the little big man they got. What the name is? Durant, whatever.
Yeah.
Man, that dude is serious, bro. And he bring it every night. And then you got the
Uh-huh.
Predator. You got your old school enforcer to the Predator and Isaiah Stewart. He be ready to bite that nigga face off.
Nigga be
I'm
ready to
telling
hit a
you.
nigga.
What? I tell you, bro, that team just remind me too much of a 90s team, bro. And like you said, it's Cade Cunningham time to shine. I watched him in the NCAA. Salute to T Price for covering the college, put them on the map. Showtime doing the girls. So we versatile over here. So at the end of the day,
That's why I
I,
can see. That's why I can see a Detroit. I can. I wouldn't be surprised if they did get into the. I know it's crazy to say right now because they still a young team, got to get experience. But I wouldn't be surprised if that team did get to the conference final.
so you said, but you going out on a limb and say conference finals?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Detroit get to the conference. I ain't saying they. I ain't saying I would pick them to get to the conference. I was
No,
saying
I'm
I
saying I
wouldn't
know
be
what you're saying. You
surprised.
said you wouldn't be surprised because there
I
is a
wouldn't be
scrappy team.
surprised if they
I
get to the
got you.
conference final. I feel like Cade Cunningham is that dude, bro.
He had a breakout season. I remember one of them games. That nigga was going crazy.
I've been feeling like nigga. I was saying nigga he was the best player in that draft. A lot of niggas thought Jalen Green was better than him.
Now, to be honest with you, far as more consistent, and Jalen Green got Van Fleet over there. Who that nigga got? Cunningham is the nigga. He is the engine that make
He
that
is that
offense
nigga,
go.
man.
You feel what I'm saying? So
He ain't
he
got no,
over
and
there
that's the
doing it
thing. He ain't got
by
no
committee.
legit second option. He ain't got no,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying?
That is kind of scary though. I ain't gonna lie. When then you hit me with that Eastern Conference, they got a possibility. I had to think hard, and I'm thinking, and I like the way they build. Like they built like the right way. They got every piece that they need, and
And
like you said,
He can scrub too, man. K can sit
man,
in that chair too.
boy, we about to be in for a treat, huh?
Man,
Sweet
this
tooth
playoffs is gonna
Willie.
be lit, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm ready for this playoff. I ain't gonna lie. Hopefully my Mavs get in there though.
I think they could beat the Kings now. Is you gonna get past Memphis after that? Like, I think they do have a shot to get past Memphis because if you think about it, y'all got three. Y'all can run a full big lineup if you really want to. 'Cause
Man,
it's a
man,
position that's need. What I'm
If
saying.
Edie out there playing scared like he did today, we gonna kill them nigga.
That's what I'm saying. I think, and I
Nigga
didn't mean to say like
easy.
full big lineup, just like to throw them out there. Like on certain spurts of it, man, I have PJ Washington, AD, Ive, Lively, and I have me two shooters. I switch it up. PJ, Gafford, AD. You could mismatch, and y'all they don't have enough bigs to go against. I know they got Eden and Jared Jackson, but I believe in one of them, not the other. I like Eden's size. He got a lot of upside. He just ain't ready for that moment. He showed you that tonight. Missed a couple of
Man, Edie
free
was
throws
not
down the
ready for
stretch.
that.
So
That
if
man
you
was
could give
getting
him it,
stripped. He was getting
yeah.
stripped. Memphis, what hurt Memphis in this game was the turnovers too.
See, that's part of the game, though.
They had a lot of careless turnovers in the game.
Do you think that come from the veteran defense of the Golden State Warriors? Because you still got
A
Durant.
hundred percent. A
You
hundred
still
percent.
got Jimmy. You still got pieces over there. Looney a solid defender. Kevon Looney. I like that dude.
Mm-hmm.
Young Jeezy looking at nigga. He look like Young Jeezy to me for some reason. I don't know why, but he just do.
That nigga so ugly. That nigga look like
And
that
then he,
nigga look
he
like the
always booting up
boogeyman.
like some stank around his bitch. Every time he look at him, his nose pulls up like he's smelling his own breath or something. Need to brush your teeth, son. So you don't keep mean mugging everybody like that. But anyway, they got some bigs over there, and like for a defensive scrapping, Gary Payton
uh-huh.
Jr. They have D now, bro. Defense still win
That what I
championship.
was saying. Like some of those turnovers the Warriors, I mean the Memphis was making was caused by the Warriors for real. It was forcing a lot of turnover. And you know that in a tight, playoff game, that could cost you big time.
Do you believe in Boston going on a two-peat?
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
You think they prime for a two-peat?
yeah. I believe. If I had to choose them or the field, I would probably take Boston. Yeah,
Even after you've seen how the Cavs played, even after you've seen how Milwaukee
I ain't
went
gonna
on an
lie.
8-game win streak to go into the playoffs. Because sometimes it ain't
I'm,
how you start, it's how you finish. And the
but
Cavs
I'm gonna
started
tell
off
you this
hot, but
about
the
the
Cavs was
Cavs
on a
though.
downfall. The
I'm gonna tell
Cavs
you this
started
about the
losing a
Cavs.
lot of games on the back end. I seen that. So that might be, they might have a little chance for the two-peat. But then you still got the Bucks. The Bucks a big team. They got Portis back.
I'm gonna tell you
Go
this
ahead.
about the Cavs though. They get to relying on when they get to relying on Donovan Mitchell, just jack up all the shots. That's what be getting them. Nah, they do play as a team. They have been playing more as a team this year, but I didn't see in the games where they have to rely on Donovan Mitchell, try to bail them out.
See, to me, that's hero ball, and I don't like that. You
Right.
got enough
And
pieces
and,
around
and that's
you.
that would be the downfall of the Cavs if they lose, man. Hopefully
But
they don't have to do that. But
I'm looking at Donovan Mitchell because I seen him coming in the bubble too. I called that shit. Him and Jamal Murray went for 50 twice a piece. But I'm saying this: if Donovan Mitchell wanted to get to that next level, you
but
have
don't
to
get me
use your
wrong though.
teammates.
Spidey Mitch is capable of going on a heater and doing and actually getting over the hump of doing that though. But I was just saying if that would be their downfall. And I know a lot of people they be trying to criticize and get on Donovan Mitchell for that, but Donovan Mitchell is still in my opinion, he is still one of the best shooting guards in the league, and he have had a lot of great playoff games where he really showed up for the team. He just ain't had a team um, back in Utah, but
Oh, that's the key.
I
What you
feel
just
like this
said.
team,
The key that you just said. He had a team back in Utah. Now that you do
yeah,
have it, scale back a little bit. Pick your poison. You got a backcourt player that can get you buckets. You got two bigs that's solid. Like that team
hmm
ran the course of the season
but
for a
and
reason.
I feel like against a Boston team, you can't really do that against them. You have to play team ball against Boston to beat them niggas. Cause they gonna play team ball. They gonna play team ball.
But to me, Boston shoot a lot of
On both
threes.
ends.
That was, and I rather
Yeah,
you shoot
they
them
do
threes.
for
'Cause
sure.
you got
Yeah.
post play down there. Tatum could go on the block. Jalen could go on the block. You got Al Horford, the age of my grandpa, 81, and you got Porzingis. They could still play, from fundamental basketball. They chose to live by the three and die by the three. So if Cleveland won't have any chance if they was to run against them, like you say, they have to play team ball, shut a rock, let Garland get some. You take a break,
hmm
play solid defense.
Cause
Then
that's
y'all
how
switch
you
it up.
beat Boston, man. That's how
Yes.
you beat them niggas, man. You can't beat Boston playing hero ball, bro. Like you can't do that, bro. That's why I kind of got like mad. When we was doing that in the finals with my Mavs. We were just playing too. Sometimes we were just playing too much hero ball, and we weren't
Do,
running no plays. It was like we were just running all ISO plays, bro. Calling all ISO plays, like, bro.
do you believe in Siakam and Hollenberg, whatever the hell his name is?
Nah, I I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this because I do like old boy over there with the Pacers. Um, that Mathurin, I do like him. Uh, I feel like he is one of those bucket getters over there for them. But I don't know, man. The Pacers they're an iffy team to me. They could be they're a team like they could possibly make a run, and then it's like, do I really believe in them? Nah, I don't know. It's something they missing over there with the Pacers.
Like, what you think they need? Because they have
Uh,
Siakam and they have a 1-2 punch of Siakam and Hollenberg.
I feel like
But
they need. I know they got Miles Turner over there.
say, bro, what happened to him, bro?
But
He used to be a solid big. Like he could shoot the three, good defender, good rebounder, scrappy type player. Like he fell off a little bit to me. I don't see that same Miles that I seen in the beginning of his career when he was more of an energy guy for those Pacers. I like, but then when you
Yeah.
ask Siakam, you taking them out the mix because they play more small ball in this era than anything. Because with Golden State and Memphis showed you tonight, they went small ball for a nice amount of stretch of that game, and that'll take a lot of bigs out, especially when you play a lot of pick and roll action. You know, it's hard to recover as far as you being a big. And now you got out there on the island trying to stop like a guy, a Steph, you
Uh-huh.
know, because they going against Kevin Porter Jr. And I like him. I take them 16 points and solid defense besides you going for 30 and no defense, what I'm saying.
Yeah, Indiana. They just I don't know about Indiana, man. I really don't know about that team.
Do
Like I said,
Seattle need to take the reign of that team since he's a champion and just let
I
the other
think he
players
do.
find him?
I think he really do,
That's what I
and that
said
might
too.
be a
But I think
problem
he's
too.
giving too much
'Cause
leeway to the other players and not trying to take over that team, trying to play team ball. But you the champion. You know what it takes to get to that next level and get to the next round, to the next round. So if
that
you
might
go
be
off
their
first,
problem too, though. They don't have
what?
the legit number one option. That's what it is.
But you don't think they
I
could be
know
a scary
everybody will
team by
say
doing that?
At Halliburton, but I don't see that in Halliburton, bro. I feel like Halliburton is like a he more like a Halliburton more like a Steve Nash type of player.
So that brings me back to the main event. Everybody like talking about these fakers for some reason, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I need Ant Man to get on a level that I never seen him get on before. Like this is your chance to solidify because you lost Cat.
Uh-huh.
You lost a lot of pieces to that team for as defensively minded from when y'all went to the Western Conference Finals against your team and lost in the fashion that you lost to. Even though you was beating up on Denver, you did that. Ant Man have a winning record against Jokic in that Denver team. That's everybody think is always in the championship race and got a chance to win the chip because of their star player.
Right.
I need Ant Man to get on that Jokic level. I need Ant Man to get on that Luka level now. You know, that's the Ant Man I
Definitely.
want to see from this point on out. The rubber need to meet the road. Get you some new tires. Make sure your rollers and your brakes good. Got some power steering fluid in that thing, and just go out blazing. I'm just saying, just go out blazing. How many chances they gonna keep giving you? Then when they put your name in the category with Jordan, come on, man. We have to see this 25 plus, 30 plus.
Man, look, man, Ant Man can do it, but it just I don't think Minnesota got the it come down to IQ too. I think Lakers do got better IQ um, on their team too. You know, Minnesota make a lot of boneheaded, dumb mistakes at times.
That last game to get them solidified to get out that play, he went for like 40 plus. If I see that Ant Man, I'm gonna give him a shot. But the minute I see him not being aggressive, he averaging 18 this game, 30 this game, back down to 15, struggling from the field. Like you have to stay aggressive.
Got to.
And I think if they put the Lakers in a pick and roll with that backcourt defense they got, he could open it up for everybody else like the Randalls. A couple of lives to Rudy Gobert, because like you say, play him in spurt moments. They don't have enough bigs. I don't think Jackson Hayes could anchor that motherfucker like AD did, but you know, to each his own. People believe what they won't believe, but I go off reality, you know what I mean? I just don't see it happening.
But if Minnesota, if they can apply pressure and attack that basket, man, and attack the Lakers, attack Austin Reeves, attack Luka Doncic, attack LeBron James, if they could do that consistently, man, they could possibly win it. But I don't think they're gonna win it. I think the Lakers gonna edge it out. Maybe an easy series, but like, I can
So
see the
how far you got them gone? Just say they get past Minnesota. And we got the second round matchup. I don't know who they probably will play. We got to look at the
Yeah,
standings
they
by the
play the
end of the
Warriors or
month.
the Rockets.
Damn, bro.
If they play the Warriors, they don't get past the Lakers. Don't get past the Warriors. Not at all.
I like Steph energy tonight. You know, normally people sit out with that type of injury, especially to their shooting hand. But
Mm-hmm.
for him to still hit 6 threes with a soft cast on, that was scary. That's what most scary about this team. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like the way they constructed now because, like you say, he got that bona fide number two. I like Clay as a number two, but you know Clay can't create for himself like that. He more of a come off a screen, sit on the wing or sit in that corner, wait for somebody to kick it to him. He more play like how LeBron wants you to play, the role player. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, Jimmy a dog for real, man. Playoff Jimmy is a real thing, man. Y'all need to get with it, man. Jimmy Butler is that dude in the playoffs. We gotta keep it real.
Now, if
Gotta
Jimmy
keep it
if
real,
Jimmy can
man.
go on, they got that number 7 seed. So if Jimmy
Mhm.
could go on and continue this
That's why I
push,
said the winner of that play the Lakers and the Timberwolves, which Lakers I think the Lakers gonna win, beat the Timberwolves.
and you got the Golden State over Rockets. See,
Yeah, I
the,
got
this,
Golden
this,
State over the Rockets and Golden State. I think the Golden State gonna get to the West Conference Final.
you got the Bucks over Indiana.
I got them and the Clippers. I got Golden State and the Clippers in the West Conference Final.
All right. So you got the Bucks over Indiana. You say it's a
Yeah, I got the
possibility.
Bucks over Indiana. Yep.
You got Detroit over New York.
Man, New York a team. They like one of them other team that confuse me too. Cause it's like New York can be that team, but it's like, do you really trust them? I'll probably get. I think I'll probably get a Knicks that, but it's gonna be. I feel like there's gonna be a competitive series, so I'm gonna take the Knicks at 7.
I ain't gonna lie. I said it was going 7-2. I might not be mistaken. It's just that seeing a young team like Detroit being that scrappy, I look at playoff experience. The Knicks should get them, and the
Mm-hmm.
Knicks should get them out of there quick just because of those reasons. But the way Detroit played just too scary. Dog. I can't see the Knicks sweeping them or beating them in no 5 the way that
Me
team
neither,
been
bro.
playing.
Me
So
neither. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna be a competitive
you know
series.
when they were supposed to beat the Cavs when Donovan first went over there, and they ain't really had no playoff experience but Donovan. So
Right.
with that being said, like it depends. I think they can ride Cat and Bronson against that team, but then you got to think about. I'm telling you, that dude Durant, man, that dude is serious. And you got the Predator down there. You got bodies that you can throw at Cat because he the only front court force that you need unless they put him out and just start shooting threes and they go to falling like crazy. But the way Detroit played, the style of basketball they play, I think they can be like offset some of that veteran and playoff experience just because they're young and they can run. And them dudes get up and down the floor. I like the way they play, and they got some big wins this year for a reason. And you've seen them building off that last year. So I, damn, bro. I'm gonna pick New York in that series. I got the Bucks.
Yeah, I got New York in 7.
I got the, I got New York. I got the Bucks.
Uh huh. And the Bucks they'll play. Who they'll play? They'll play
The Bucks that number 6 seed, right?
the Bucks
Oh
number
no, they're number
6.
5. They're number 5, I think. That's the 4-5 matchup. The Bucks and
The Pacers.
yeah, I think.
So
I
they'll
got the
play. So they'll play Boston. Wait, no, they'll play the Cavs. They'll play the Cavs or
damn, bro. Now that's a good one. That's a
see,
good one.
the Bucks in that bracket where they can get to the conference finals, bro.
I'm glad we talking about this. If you was a team and you well, I ain't gonna say if you was a team. If you was the coach of a team, what seed would you want to be in the playoffs saying to give you a chance to win? I want the easy, the hard road. I don't give a damn. But I'm saying if you had a seed to pick as a head coach, what seed would you want to be that you think would give you a better shot at making it to the finals to give you a chance to win? Because sometimes it go off matchups, and like you say, the seed people be
Right.
ducking each other and all that, and we ain't come up in an era where you duck people like that. So that I think that 4 and 5 seed
That
to me
four and
will be
five.
the
Yeah.
easiest because if you the three
Uh-huh.
seed, I mean if you the 6 seed and the 7 seed, you don't have to play the top notches. So before you get to the top notch seed, you feel what I'm saying? That 4 and 5 have been abducted, at least one of them. You feel what I'm saying? One of those top notch seeds, and hopefully
Uh-huh.
they'll face them in that conference finals. But I got the Bucks. I got the Knicks. I got I'm gonna go with Boston because of the experience and they the champion. Until you knock them off their high horse, I gotta go with them. But I'm not sleeping on Orlando by a long shot at all. You know what I mean? So it gonna go off of who gonna win that Miami and what you call them tomorrow. And I think that's gonna be that number 8 seed. So either one of those teams, whether it's Miami or Boston, I mean or Chicago, the Bulls, I don't see them beating the Cleveland Cavaliers at all. But just the way it constructed. Now we did get a good win off Cleveland this year, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, playoffs is a different monster, man. So when you go to the West, I got the Lakers edging out the Timberwolves and let Ant Man just go berserk. Like if he come out there on that I'll be back at Terminator time. Then I'll give him a shot. But I got to see how the first two
And
games go. Bro.
I'm gonna say this: if OKC was to get past, get past the first round, they'll play the one of the Clippers and the Nuggets,
That'll
in
be
which I
tough.
think, in which I think the Clippers will edge that out.
Well, that's the battle of the trade. Remember, the, look, the Claw had Shea, but he traded him away to get Paul George.
Right.
Remember that. So
Mm-hmm.
some of these players be remembering some of that stuff, and they be marking that shit down on the calendar. And people talk all they want about Shea, dog. That dude play both sides of the ball, and he gonna give you a 30 ball, easy. So I'm just saying, like, if you got a dude that play both sides of the ball, and he gonna give you 25 to 30 ball, that's kind of like hard to beat when you already know how certain
Oh,
people come to play.
Shay ain't who I'm concerned about. Like who I'm too much concerned about. I know Shay gonna get his,
But hold up, what if they try to double Shane and take him out the game? That's gonna lock everybody else. Williams. That's
but you
gonna
can
lock
do that though.
Caruso. That's
You
gonna
you
lock
you
what that
can do
boy
that.
name is? Hardenstein. That's gonna lock
Let me
Chet
tell you something.
Holmes.
How you beat OKC? Because my Mavs, we pretty much J Kid pretty much set out the blueprint how to beat them. You run them off the 3 point line. You make Shay. You pretty much do kind of what the Lakers did. Let Shay get his and run them other guys off the 3 point line. And you gotta make it because if you think about it, OKC really only got two two players who can really like just get a bucket consistently on their own, and that's Shay and J Dub. And so you gotta play the 3 point line against them other guys.
Hey, I like J Dub. I think he coming to his own. But then, like I say, if you
Right.
doubling and trying to get the ball out of Shea hand, I do believe they didn't showed you the
And
last
you can
2 years.
and you can attack them too because they're not really like they're a physical team, but they team do be like I don't know how
But
to explain it, bro. It's like
I've been
you
saying a loose dark Titan too, bro. I
if
remember
you
that dude
have a
was like
team
Cephalosius.
if you have a
That nigga
team
couldn't shoot
that
to
can
save his
get
own soul. What you say?
if you have a team that can get to the if you have a team that can get to the cup and score paint points, you'll pretty much beat them.
Salute to everybody still in the chat, man. I can't see y'all. I'm at work. I got about more hours in this thing. I'm rolling with y'all, man. Hit that like for my brother. You know, we giving y'all some good dialogues. I know it's playoff time. And when I get home and I rewatch this, you know, I look at the chat and see what y'all was talking about. And I will do a video because I'm off tomorrow and Thursday. I got 2 back-to-back off days. So I'm going to salute the 2 Raw. He was chilling with his family Sunday. He back dropping content. He did a great job the last 2 days. Bringing in this is what I want to talk about too. So let's switch it up. We done got all the playoff out the way. I ain't gonna lie to you. What you think about that Pat McAfee stuff? You heard what he said?
Oh, talking about LeBron.
Yeah.
What he said.
He called that nigga a buffoon.
About,
I
this
thought
was
he said balloon. I was like,
it was like
goddamn, what he trying to?
what back in 2019.
Yeah, but then this what I'm saying. See, when I say people be playing chess, not checkers, all right, you and Stephen A supposed to bear some kind of eyes because y'all on the same network. Stephen A been there
Mm-hmm.
longer than you. They brought you on and still gave you more money than him. It remind me of when I used to be on a job and I ran all 3 stations in the restaurant. Fry, saute, and grill. But you want me to train this nigga and pay him more than me, and I'm working all 3 stations, but I can't get a raise. So it's kind of remind me of that. So I just think Pat McAfee used that nigga as a pawn to get back at Stephen A because they was beefing. You know, it's like a casualty of war type stuff. Oh, you beefing with him too, so I'm gonna bring you on my show, and I'm gonna use you.
100%.
But the whole while, people say this. Oh, the- how they don't know? That dude know everything that gone in the meeting was being said. But I know you heard that dude called you that because if I'm not mistaken, that been out since 2019 and it's 2025. That's 6 years now that man has said that ago. So how the hell you didn't hear that and you still run your ass over there and try to do that? Then you gonna talk about you giving somebody something to talk about. He over there eating his ice cream and his tidy white. It's the whole while this man was killing you, called you a whole buffoon. But you still went on his show and did a whole hour and some segment on that. I don't respect that about that young man. And I know you heard it because you hear everything. Clutch Sports run shit. So how the hell you ain't know this man called you a buffoon, but you still go over there? You could have went to your own show, Mind the Game. You could have went to Shannon Sharp Club Shay Shay, Nightcap. You could have went to the Raymond the podcast. You could have went anywhere and did that interview. You picked the dude who called you a goddamn buffoon and said he through with you, but you still go over there and do it. I just don't understand this young man, bro. And y'all want us to come on here and praise this type of shit. I can't do it. What's your thoughts on that? I heard it on Go Debate Media. Salute to them for dropping that good content. Not everybody talking about it. But I forgot he even said that, but I do remember him saying that. But when it, you know how stuff resurfaces and you be like, oh yeah, he did say it. I forgot about that. Cause so much go on in this world, you ain't gonna remember everything until somebody bring it back and dig it from the dead. So with that being said, you know somebody called that to you. I know you heard it, and you still go over there because you had odds with Stephen A. Smith. You could have went talking to that man like a man, bro. So I think Pat McAfee just used you as a pawn to get back at Stephen A. Smith so you could do his dirty work. But now that you heard this, how you think the role player response gonna be? You think he gonna go on his channel or send a tweet about what Pat McAfee called him? I'm just asking. Cause it's crazy, man, how this dude will come on here and called you a whole goddamn buffoon, and you gonna run your ass over there 6 years later trying to degrade a brother when this man been called you out your name. I'm like, nah, I can't do that. And social media everywhere, so I know it surfaced before you went on that show. Y'all, like I said, y'all run the league. How the hell you ain't know about that and you still ran your ass over there? It's just mind boggling to me. It just let me know how much scary cat you is. You run from the real smoke, but you go beef with the fake people that don't really mean. Like one thing he said to me that threw me off was he that's his job to critique the game. That's what he was doing about your cap ass son. With you did like your son cap, man. He don't belong in there. You did get your son in the league. Everything he said was so true. But then you gonna get on there and try to do a stage when you play the Knicks and come on there talking about something. Don't be talking about my fucking son like that. All in your fucking feelings, man. Like, come on, dog. But you can't make this up. You can't, bro. Like, where these dudes come from? Like, what kind of niggas y'all got running the era this day where you could let somebody talk to you And it ain't about no race thing. But then you go run to the same channel and don't want to do nothing with your own people. It, mind the game. Two white boys. They rob Shaq, rob Kobe. You got Steve Nash. No disrespect. And then look, the best record of the league. He only averaged 16 points and he won the thing. But y'all killing Shea for having the best record in the league and averaging more points than him. But he's struggling to get an MVP. So make it make sense, man. It's too many narrative storyline. This shit ain't nothing but WWE. Oh yeah. Macho Man Randy Savage ass niggas. Kurt Angle ass niggas out here. Everything is narrative driven. It's about money. It's never about telling the truth no more. And I say, bro, for the life of me, I want to see how long it's gonna take because they've been blowing this stuff over proportion now, and I know you done heard it by now. Is you gonna send a tweet out, a letter, or you gonna call Pat McAfee out on his bull like you try to do Stephen A. Smith? Like it's like something ain't adding up with this dude, bro. That's why I call this nigga what I call him. He a phony, man. He the fake goat. Ain't nobody out here perpetrating and procrastinating like that no more just to get no fucking views and clicks. Your game supposed to do the talking for you. Your game ain't doing the talking for you, so they helping you stack the deck at all time high and you still losing. So like I just don't get it, man. Pat McAfee, I don't respect you for that, brother. You had the dude on your show, but you say you through with him. If you through with him, I don't give a fuck if it's 20 years later. Why would you bring him on your show? You remember what you said about this young man, but then his scary punk ass ain't gonna do nothing anyway. The nigga already shoved him. Every time a nigga shove him, he sliding to the parking lot. He sliding to the locker room, leaving early like he claimed. Talking about he gonna get iced up for the next game. Then Isaiah smashed you. But then I hear his fanboys being like every video dude somebody did about that Isaiah with the shirt off. All these little millions in there talking about how can you talk about this man when you ain't shake hands? He don't shake hands neither. Sound like a double standard to me. But then when we come on here and perk the bull out that he be doing and real niggas catch on to the fake shit he be doing, and then y'all won't still get mad at us for what reason? Like he got so many holes in his armor, bro. I told y'all the dude ain't built like us. He not, bro. You can tell. He always ran from that smoke. When the going get tough, the tough get going. And I don't like that about that dude. And I seen that from the first time he come into the league when he didn't make the playoffs. Then they had to change the rules up just so he could make the playoffs. Y'all the one chose them and kinged them early. And then he the one gave himself the king. Normally when you're great, people give you names. You know what I mean? Like the Big D's or Superman. Ain't nobody coming out here. Jordan ain't come out saying I'm Air Jordan. The media, the people gave him, the fans gave him that name. Kobe got picked his name because they was shitting on him a lot for this bum ass nigga and how they was dogging him with that court case and how he supposed to have more than one MVP as far as regular season MVPs. Then another thing how I know they disqualified KD and Steph Curry, but you could play with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh and still get two MVPs. Just narrative, sports driven, bro. And you wonder why niggas stay on this fucking helmet. They talk about him, now we gonna talk about him. But we gonna tell you the truth about him. And like I say, I'm so tired of talking about this bum ass nigga because he ain't got no more meat on the bone. It's like you cooking bones at this point. As long as they come out here with this bull, I'm keep debunking it. That's all I'm saying. That's our favorite word is Luke. I'm gonna say cook. You feel me? I ain't debunking nothing. I'm gonna tell the truth because the truth hurt. That's my new saying. The truth hurt. It ain't really a debunk when he's throwing it in your face anyway and showing you the nigga ain't real. Showing you he run from smoke time and time again. Showing you he quit on his team, walking off the court. Then he want to talk about something. He gonna get treatment for what? You ain't gonna get to lose again? Not to make the finals? I think Steph have a way better chance of getting fifth rank. Then they be twisting the topics up. Who need the fifth rank more, LeBron or Steph? Come on, man. Is this a trick question? Is this a yellow bus question? A question for three people in the classroom type question? So that would it sound like to me. And only time people tell the truth about this bum is when they get mad at him or he takes shots at him. So you got all the NBA legends coming out right now saying this stuff about this young man. Them dudes tired of the narrative. Jalen Rose not on Sports Center, ESPN. They took him off. Paul Pierce already told you. They always want us to talk about him. Like he ain't the only person in the league. I barely hear them talk about Shea, bro. When this dude been in the MVP race damn near since the second of the third month of the fucking season. Had his team number one and lost 19, 20 games maybe or something like that. 60-win team. But he don't get no burn in the media. It's always Lakers in five. Lakers in five. Like that lady smoked the cigarettes on the commercial with that thing on her neck. Y'all niggas be pissing me off, man. Especially Trout Mouth. Somebody need to really cook him and throw him in the bender. Salute with the dude name is the little hockey player. He be cooking them niggas. And Shannon always want throw LeBron in. Man, he do talking about hockey, man. Tell me who handles the ball more. The dude ain't got no handles, first of all. So how you gonna talk about handling the ball? He won't be on the ball. He can't play off the ball. Now that they got Luka and people have been kicking him on that, now all of a sudden you act like you want to play off the ball all of a sudden. Put it in Luka hand. Luka saving your ass. No, go get that rock and save your own ass. Cause I seen Luka play off the ball a few times because he had Kyrie when Kyrie was cooking. When he had Bronson. That's why Bronson left him. I could do this shit on my own if he gonna get all the fucking credit. To me, them style players don't win. Yeah, y'all in the playoffs. I ain't saluting that shit. Everybody, I done seen everybody make the playoffs time to time again with losing record. Get in there, make a little noise, don't make no noise, however the case may be. But I'd be damned if y'all keep coming out here pushing these old false ass narratives, thinking this dude is the coolest thing since they made wheat bread. No, indeed, no. Pat McAfee, straight clowns your stupid ass. I want to see how long it's gonna take you to answer to him. Because I see it gonna take you no time to answer to your kind. Or they was bigger, they was faster, they was stronger, but they like you trying to clown everybody. Don't you know Shaq got 4 rings too, nigga? And he was the most dominant player in a 3-4 year span. I ain't never seen you dominate no era and no span. I'm tired of hearing about them 8 goddamn finals, man. With that 3-5 record. The boy lost. That's what we do. Everybody, I know you get runner-up trophies and all that, but nobody remember second. But for some reason, y'all remember second a whole lot when it comes to the 8 finals. Y'all put that second like it's number one. The boy 3-5. We had a school named McDonald 35. Salute to them, Ryan Eagles. That's what his record is, 35. You understand? He go 5-3. No, bro. So stop it, man. Stop the narrative. Stop the lies. Like Sports Brand say, y'all come on here promoting this bull, and y'all want nigga to put that in our fucking pipe, put it in our blunts and smoke it, mix it with our alcohol and get high and get drunk off it. That shit don't work on us, man. I'm tired of y'all keep talking about that 3-5 record and Steph 3-1 in that fucking in that same time frame. He went to them 8 in a row. He 3-1 against that nigga, so he got a better record than that 3-5. Steph went to 5 in a row. Steph 3-2 because he lost that one in 19. So he still got a better record. Like, come on, man. Like other people is doing greater things with less. And y'all, but KD was over the top. Nah, nigga, D Wade and Bosh was over the top. You talking about one nigga added to a team when you went carried your ass over there and added yourself to a nigga and you brought another nigga with you. You just can't never go by yourself. Like, just make it make sense sometime, man. I'm just tired, bro. Pat McAfee cooked you. I want to see how long it's gonna take you to respond to him. I really want to say what I want to say, but I ain't gonna turn it into that. But that's what it seemed like it is because you shit on all your real people and your kind of people, and go run to the other man who keep promoting that bullshit, who been protecting you with that Balco and all that shit. You see what I'm saying? That you the investment, like you the only nigga make money for the goddamn league. Like, come on, bro. Anytime I see a nigga with a losing record, I'm getting off that nigga, man. You ain't making me no money because now the NBA turning on you. Everybody's starting to see through the lies and the narratives and the bull. So now they starting to poke holes in you ain't much more. You getting hit with that ice pick. You know you can't hear that ice pick, dog. So you longevity is really hurting your GOAT case. It's not really helping. And salute the GOAT bait the media. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say that. Coach Sky Slowski, stop it, man. You worse than Shannon Shaw, bro. They need to put all y'all in a bomb barrel and put some lighter fluid and woof, woof that thing. Cause y'all act like this nigga just that cold. Like he Jesus. He was the first one to walk on water, turn water into wine, and fed a trillion people with just bread and fish. Stop it, man. All the help this man had. You see all the trades this man had to do just to get 4 fucking rings in 22 years? You'd think he'd be 6-4, undefeated the way y'all be talking, all the trades the nigga that made. But like I said, I ain't been a downfall or scapegoat to nobody, man. I'm my own man. I'm gonna go out on my shield and I'm gonna go get blood, sweat, and tears for the game I learned to love to come up and play. When we was going to the park, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, trying to throw the football game, winning touchdown, saying like my Joe Montana did the white clock in that corner of the end zone. Man, we did those things. Man, you pass a park today. Ain't nobody out there trying to be like no goddamn role player. All the time I said nigga with steel toes on when they were doing some hard labor work, nigga, construction work or something. Working on plants. Nigga, this nigga, come on, bro. Y'all need to stop it, bro. Y'all be killing me with this, bro. And I don't want to hear when he retired, oh, now all of a sudden they lying when the truth start coming out and scorching his ass to earth like a wildfire in California. Because guess what? They about to burn him up. They starting right now, and y'all still in denial. There's a lot of y'all out here be capping for this dude. And the only reason why you wear caps because you got a receding hairline like him. Your shit done went to the middle of your fucking head. You can't even line that shit. Stephen A started capping for him, talking about he number 2 in the GOAT debate. Stop it, man. Right, I don't understand what y'all see. How the fuck he number 2 with a losing record? I ain't never seen a nigga in the top 10 with a losing record. And everybody that y'all put in y'all top 5 have a winning record. So I don't understand how the fuck he skipped all the wins, the dudes that do have a winning record that led their team, to all to be number 2 or to even be the GOAT anyway. Like, make it make sense, bro. See these players right here? Bro, I don't pray on nobody downfall. They gonna expose them again. Just like they did the year before last year, the year before that, the year before that, the boy ain't win the championship since they killed Kobe Bryant. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Now people want to talk about conspiracy theories. Nigga, why he ain't win nothing after that? Why you ain't say I did this for Kobe? Like, yeah, this is Cleveland, this is for you. Y'all like that, huh? Man, stop. Man, nigga ain't nothing but the gold, the bold and the beautiful, the young and the reckless. Guy like as the world turn. Because that's all they're doing. The world about to turn on his ass. And like I say, they already doing it, baby. They already doing it. So all y'all with that go, yeah. Shannon Sharp be on that Came and Breathe with that mad song. Bro, you a grown ass fucking man out there acting like this, bro. Don't want to tell the truth to these fucking kids. No, I can't do it, bro. Stop lying to these kids, bro. These kids watch these YouTube channels and looking for the truth. They ain't looking for you to push no narrative about what's going on with this man like we ain't got no goddamn eyes. You feel what I'm saying? You done backstab Kyrie. You done backstab Anthony Davis. You done backstab D Wade. How many niggas you gonna stab in the back? So when the nigga hit you with that bitch, don't come out here crying because you know you ain't got no phone book wrapped around you, nigga. In the jailhouse, they ain't gonna give you no phone book. So if you get poked up, nigga, you get poked up. Point blank, period. And the nigga starting to poke you up, son. You're leaking. You like Houston sewage. It could drizzle out here. Nigga need a boat to get around this bitch around the Beltway. It flood just that bad. They sewage suck. Nigga, they had to blow the levees to get us about that bitch. They ain't even got to blow the levees. They ain't even got no levees in Houston. Every time it rained, it floods so bad, nigga can't even ride around this bitch. See what I'm saying? They about to start flooding you, bro. I want to see if you're going to answer the Pat McAfee in that 2019 article when he called your motherfucking ass a buffoon. Called you a buffoon, nigga. I ain't no way in the world I'm about to let that slide. I'm coming back on your show just like you pulled up on Stephen A. Smith. So you called yourself. I think it was a stage anyway, because when you turned around the way you was looking, man, come on, bro. Nigga, already know that shit wasn't real. You told a nigga, look, man, I'm going to go tell the nigga something, man. Y'all just had them bitches rolling. The Space Jam suck. Everything you do, you not created it, man. You don't come out with that shit. People got to tell you what to do. Nigga, you 40 years old, man. And Dub, bro, I like it, Bubba Dub, but you in that fucking trash can too, nigga. Trash. Keep talking about this nigga goat. And nigga, yeah, I'm calling all you niggas out, and I'm saying your name. Now what? Boy, y'all killing me with this dude, bro. And all y'all do is G-string sniff this man. Man, 50 years old. Y'all think he better than Shea. Stop it. Man don't play no D. Always 4-on-5. If you miss that bitch, just know it's 4-on-5 coming back the other way. You see what I'm saying? Them niggas going 4-on-5 fast break the niggas. And that's why they give up all them points. That's why they be getting blowed out by the good team. I don't want you about the figure ass stat. All them watered down ass stats. Since Luka came, that nigga ain't been doing shit. He might go off a game or two here and there, but Luka is the force and the driving force of that thing. But y'all talk about this man all day like he ain't got Luka. Like Luka ain't just lead the fucking finals last year with Kyrie. I know he ain't win because Luka ain't built like that. Luka don't play no D. You see what I'm saying? When the nigga lock his ass up, what happened? Well, man, we gotta just start keeping it real, bro. That's all, bro. And I ain't with all that fugaziness, bro. I'm the role player. I'm waiting for you now. I'm gonna be looking the whole week to see if you're gonna get on your little Twitter account and say something. Say something now. Had McAfee said what he said, and you still ran over there, and I know you heard it. 6 years and you ain't hear it. Stop it, man. That thing been floating around. Now, how all of a sudden all this dirt coming up out around how people really feel about you now compared to when they was playing? The man said in 2019, you won a championship in 20. You was in fourth place, Kuzma had to push you. You the one say activate playoff mode and a nigga said a storm is coming. Bitch, I ain't seen a real storm since Katrina, nigga. What you talking about? That was 20 years ago. What you talking about? I don't want to hear all that shit. Y'all be keep talking about this man every day, all day. So I made a vow to myself. I had to come out retirement. I said I wasn't gonna talk about it. If you go look at all my other videos, I was talking about some real shit. I was on that real stuff. Man, Ticket did a nice segment for a little minute. I want us to crank it back up. You dig? That's my brother. Bring your ass through. Like I told you, Steph Curry was better than that nigga. Steph Curry got the same amount of rings. Bam! Right there. He beat him 3-1. He could cheat the system, but when another nigga do it, oh, nigga, let's stop. He went after this one. How many niggas he went after? The man got over 100 damn trees. Gilbert Slowski, you too. All you niggas Slowskis. Keep jeffing for this bag. Tell the truth sometime, bro. The truth will set you free. Don't be mad. Get glad this nigga getting exposed. Because he ain't built like that. You ain't run up on KG when he said you was on that new juice, that Balco. Why you ain't go to the big ticket and whatever Paul Pierce and them show is? Why you ain't go on all the smoke with Matt Bones and Stacks? Come on, man. We see the bull you be doing, man. All these podcasts you could have went on, you chose that nigga podcast knowing the nigga called you a buffoon. That's all I'm saying. And I know you heard it. You hear everything. All these little minions out here you got, these little jockstrap G-string snippers you got. I know somebody say, man, you heard what that nigga said? I know you heard it. But you tuck your tail for 6 years, nigga, till that shit resurface again. Right? It's kind of funny how soon you go do that video with him, that video pop up now. Bang. See how they be holding ammo on your studio? I told nigga could cook you all the way till you retire. After you retire, they got so much ammo to talk about. I think they just be holding back till you retire so they can really hit you with that nighttime bomb. You feel me? So they can really hit you with that TNT and blow your ass up. Boop, boop. You ain't doing nothing special, man. Especially nothing that we ain't already seen. Like, come on, man. We ain't got to talk about 6-0. We can talk about 6-4. We can talk about 5-4. We can talk about 5-2. We can talk about 3-2. We can what Isaiah 2-1. Come on, man. We talking about real champions who ain't jump ship. Clyde Drexler led his team, even though he lost to the Pistons and the Bulls, and even got on with the Rockets. So, and what? Come on, man. People did that already. Jump ship and got led their own teams, ain't run from the smoke. So, at the end of the day, come on, bro. We can't keep trying to switch the playing field and a narrative when it's time for him to, well, it's time for us to tell the truth about certain things when it comes to certain players. Everybody get that smoke. They killed John for Gam. They killed Kobe with the raid case. They killed Kobe for blowing a 3-1 lead. At least somebody was listening to the coach. At least he didn't get the coach fired when he said that. Man, Phil told me, you and my teammates, don't stop shooting that much, and we lose a 3-1 lead. He didn't throw Phil on the bus and get him fired. He just showed Phil, nigga, you was wrong. I went on another 3-peat and got you 2 more rings. If it weren't for me, nigga, you'd be 2 rings short, nigga. So why we can't praise the real and always praise the fake? That's what's wrong with they. They hate the real and they praise the fake. Storylines and narratives is what make you the money. I feel like I don't have to do that. To me, that's sellout. That sellout shit. You put a bag in front of me, I'm gonna take it, but I'm gonna still say you shit water. I'm gonna still call you a role player. That's how I'm rocking. I'm going against the grain, nigga. I call my hair backwards, still like the 70s, nigga. Give a fuck what y'all talking about. I ain't going front. Nigga, I'm going backwards. Especially when it comes to fake shit. I'm going against the grain. I don't need your money that bad. Nigga done came up in some of the hardest errors. Nigga done seen niggas get jacked, get hit with that iron. So I'm hitting you with that iron and I'm jagging you. Bam. There you go. With that. Now what you gonna do? Come back and get it. Get it. Like how y'all like Pooh Shiesty with the ski mask, huh? Get it in blood, niggas. Y'all niggas ain't built like that, and y'all know it. So y'all gotta keep pushing these old fake ass narrative. Like this nigga built like that. The boy ain't on nobody level in the real top 10. So how you get in the top 10 anyway with a losing record? But then soon Steph Curry get 2 without a super team, and man still don't get no praise. At least he got 2 without a super team. I don't see that nigga getting 1 without a super team. And y'all can talk about that 2020 wasn't no super team. Guess what? The White House just made the Hall of Fame. He's already playing with Hall of Famers. So how that's not a super team? Everybody that kick your ass, you play with him. Rondo bust you up with Boston. Now you want him on your team. Rondo said, I locked eyes with him. He ain't move. AD had to come from Albuquerque to go get that shot and hit it and save your ass. And you wonder why he ain't stand up when you broke that record. That man won't win. And I saw that day he won't. You could see it in his eyes, like, man, I ain't standing up for that old fugazi ass record. And everybody try to nitpick Anthony Davis ain't that. I want to stood up neither. Fuck, it ain't nothing but a record. We getting our ass kicked out here. You pass Kobe, you got your ass kicked. Every time you break a record, nigga, you get your ass kicked. You get a James Evans ass whooping. Extension call switch, nigga. So I'm saying, make it make sense. I ain't never seen you pass a record and you won a game. Maybe one, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Like I say, I ain't never seen it. Maybe I missed that game or something. I don't know. Since you've been with the Lakers, you was 1 for 29 before you got that tip in against Indiana. Nigga, you trash, nigga. You shit water. The fucking nigga gonna keep praising that for? Y'all say he clutch. Then y'all, oh, he's 40 years old. What you want him to do? Retire then, nigga. I don't hear all that. Now he 40 years old when he fell. But when he got a super team bailing his stupid ass out like Ray Allen, oh, he the GOAT again. Ray Allen hit that shot. Nigga, you bricked the first the 2 3 pointers before that. Yeah, that was you. Remember? I was ducking in my eye. I thought nigga was shooting. Did a drive-by shooting the way he shot that motherfucker off that brick, off that fucking rim. That bitch shot back hard too. Them to knock a nigga teeth out their mouth. Come on, man. Kyrie hit that game winner against Steph. Rocked him and rose up. You ain't want none of that smoke. You ain't want none of that smoke. How many? That's what the teammate supposed to do. But y'all saying Danny Green deck threats when he missed his shot. Because he's a role player. Superstar's supposed to take that shot. Kyrie was a superstar. Ray Allen was once a superstar. Danny Green never was no superstar. Even though he went 27 like consecutive threes or 24 consecutive threes in the final with the Spurs that time and made a record or whatever. But come on, man, that's neither here nor there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all praise all the wrong things when it comes to this young man, and then y'all get mad when a nigga cooking. But he fought it. He fought. All right, retired it. I know why you ain't got no killer when it's time, because guess what? You cherry pick on defense. Them steel toes too heavy on your fucking feet. So I know you ain't got no lift. And you swear to God you can shoot the 3 because it's a 3-point league. It remind me of this. He's a pass first player, but he only got 1 assist title. He's a pass first player, but he got the same amount of shots that Jordan, Kobe, all the greats took that was a leader of their team, supposedly. Y'all killed Kobe. Kobe had the most misses, but he 5-2. Now he got the most misses and turnovers. Y'all turn a blind eye. Y'all almost wipe y'all ass when y'all see that shit. Stanky boot ass little boys. Paper or plastic, nigga. Y'all ain't got no tissue paper. All you LeBron G-string sniffers. Y'all ain't got no tissue paper. When y'all go to the store, they don't say y'all no tissue paper. They just ask y'all what you want, paper or plastic. You know, if you get the paper, it might do it, but gonna make your ass raw. If you get the plastic, you gonna smear the clothes, both cheeks, nigga, because you shit water, you shitty. Like, come on, man, you can't keep making excuses when he fell. When a nigga bail him out, he the GOAT. Because he ain't bailing himself out. Name one finals that he won. You sold the way out in the 2007 final, and all y'all crying, he need the ball in his hand. So that means he can't play off the ball if he need the ball in his hand. Like, and then, man, come on, bro. Y'all nigga be killing me, man. I don't see what y'all saying this dude, bro. I really don't. Y'all make 1,000 excuses up. I'm gonna hit you with 1,000 lashes. Then I'm gonna hit you everywhere but on the bottom of your feet, nigga. Cause you're standing on them. If you were laying down, I'll whap you on them too. You better not be laying down. I'm gonna whap your feet up. You ever seen Ninja Assassin when that nigga had all them whaps on his feet? Yeah. I whap his feet up. You lucky you're standing on them. And them steel toes too heavy for you to lift up so I can get to them. But other than that, yeah, 1,000 lashes. I'm gonna tie your hands above your head, nigga, and I'm gonna whap your ass up with that switch. Stop doing that, bro. And it be a bunch of kids. Like when I read these comments, like I'm a man. I could do that. Homie from the other night, I rib a lot. I keep it real, so I don't have no complex. But I see you had a complex, man. Don't be talking about my mama. Man, you can talk about my mama. I don't care. Ain't the sticks and stone may break my bone, but word would never hurt. But that goes to show you how weak y'all area is. Don't be talking about my mom. Don't be talking about my mama. Nigga, you just dick sniffing this role player to the point. Now you all in your fit. Don't be talking about my mom. Just like look, when a nigga said that about his mom with Delonte West, that goes to show you. The man been out of the league ever since. Man, your mama grown, man. Y'all niggas too soft, bro. All y'all got a complex, but be the first talking about what you do. Come to New York. Come to Houston. Come to New Orleans. Man, they ain't got time for that shit because the nigga talking real shit to y'all. Like, I do that to see if you got a complex. I don't have no complex. And that's how I know if you fake or you real. But the minute a nigga say something that I know you ain't gonna like, that's when that female tendency come out. I ain't gonna call you that in name, what I really won't call you. But that's when that female tendency come out. You understand? Then you all in your feeling, you won't cry, you gonna put your cover over your head, won't lock your door, hide in the closet, don't want to come outside. Come out that goddamn closet, nigga. Or character, come out the closet. Come out the closet, man. Everything ain't gonna go your way, man. If you could dish it out when you win, handle the adversity when you lose. Because you don't want to like him, I don't. And I don't know him as a human being. I'm just talking about basketball. The dude ain't never showed me nothing. Never showed me nothing. Why you think he missed the playoffs the first 2 years? That wasn't no fucking coincidence. But y'all come on this bitch talking about he could play under the 90s rules, under the 80s rules. Giannis could score 250 in the 70s. But when they had them 90s rules, you must make the goddamn playoffs in 2003, 2004. So make it make sense. Which one is it? Another ether for your stupid ass. He could play in the 90s. Nigga, please stop it. I'm tired of hearing y'all. Y'all is everywhere. Y'all like a fucking rash. And I refuse to use being gay to get rid of that bitch because I ain't gay, nigga. Fuck that. Y'all niggas be killing me with that shit. All of a sudden, he could play in the 90s, but when he played under the 90s rule, in the early 2000 rules, he couldn't even make it to the playoff. But I seen that Bell Carmelo Anthony do it. You know why? He had footwork. He had more in his game. He could shoot free throws. He wasn't scared to take that last shot instead of making the right basketball play. But let y'all tell it, he the GOAT. Nigga, goddamn sheep. I'ma think he a sheep. To be honest with you, he ain't got no killer in him. He run from the smoke and he used that making the right basketball play with the Cam Reddish. I do it again. People say, I don't know how to do. People don't know basketball. Nah, nigga, you don't know basketball. Remember, you the one say you've been switching plays since 8. I could do that in my sleep. I can't tell, but that losing record, why you ain't been switching it? You had 8 times to do it to get a winning record and you ain't switched not never play, nigga. You was getting your ass mollywop. And I'm only going off what he say, but then y'all fanboys will come up here and say, oh, no, man. Nah, nigga, y'all role player just like him. I know how y'all think. So when I was running around, hard head ain't won't listen, I wouldn't have been hanging with no nigga like y'all. Because the OGs in our era told us don't do that shit. The OGs in y'all era telling y'all to do it. That's the difference. And y'all crashing out. And then when y'all get locked up, you want a nigga to feel sorry for you. Not me. You know right from wrong, nigga. You know right from wrong. And I guarantee you, you can know when the fix is in. You know when the fix is in. They put it right in your face. This ain't nothing but Undertaker versus Stone Cold Steve Austin at this point. Nigga hitting you with the Triple H pedigree. Nigga rock bottom and all y'all and y'all falling for it like y'all can't get up. I'm falling and I can't get up. You need that button around your neck when you fall so you can press it, get some help. Because you niggas don't want no help anyway because you niggas think you know it all. But y'all don't know it all. I was the same nigga. Used to be debating with my grandpa and my uncles who watched the game before me, who saw the Bill Russells, the Will Chamberlains, and all that in the world. Salute to Too Raw for the history on that thing. You feel me? But I was just like y'all, man. No, grandpa. No, daddy. No, uncle. And then before you know it, the game over, I'm the only one sitting in the den with the dick look. And they laughing at me. I told you, son, there's a lot you got to know about this year now. That dude ain't built like that. And that's where I get that from, having a father figure. Salute to my moms and all the queens out there. But see what having a father figure do you? You built different. Tougher. You forward tough. You know what I mean? That's the difference. Ticket told you a lot of times how him and his daddy clashed it. Me and my pops used to do the same thing. My grandpa, but only in the fun way when on Sundays when sports come on. Half of you niggas don't know about that song. They don't must play that no more. What happened to NBC? Like, come on, man, y'all on ABC, nigga. We was from the nigga basketball community. I don't know what that ABC shit is. You feel me? Y'all, come on, man. Toughen up, man. That's all I'm saying. If you gotta beat yourself up, run into a wall, get some gloves and punch yourself, make it hard, make yourself harder. Like, come on, man, y'all too soft in this era, and y'all be the first one talking about crashing out behind who? A nigga ain't gonna give you an autograph. A nigga won't give you a sweaty headband that he been pushing back since he came into the league. The bitch started in the middle of his forehead. Now look what the headband at now. Damn near at the top. I'm like, damn, that's the only mountain he done climbed it. And on Mount Everest or anything, that fucking headband. That's the only thing. Ain't nothing about his game got him on the Great Walls of China or whatever. Yeah. What you think about Daryl Murray in the China situation? What's your favorite part of the Malcolm X book? What's your favorite quote from the Godfather since you watched it 6 times? Nigga can't tell you nothing. Boy, y'all niggas crazy, boy. Woo-wee. Every time, every time. See, this what a real man will tell you. That's why I'm glad I miss my dad, I miss my grandpa, and my great grandpa. I had all three of them in my life and got a chance to meet all of them. Cut the grass, they toughened me up. And I ain't the baddest in the world. I took them and I gave them. But I'm talking about when it comes to sports, you got to be a warrior. You got to be a soldier. You heard what Boogaloo said on Above the Rim. You got to be a soldier. Ziggly Wiggly told you get your dog and the dog bulletproof. You understand? Something ain't right with this situation, bro. And guess what? It's London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady. That bridge crumbling right now. Olympus is falling. Olympus is falling. Boy, about to crash, man. And he bringing you crash dummies with him. So crash on. Crash on, man. But this is what I will say, bro. We got some good playoff games coming. I hope he do survive, because the farther he get, the harder he fall. The higher he go in the playoff, the more pieces break off him. You know how you drop a glass and it just shatter, bing. But if you're already to the ground, it tilt over because you kicked it over, the piece might chip off, bang. But if you hold it up over your head and you let it go, pieces everywhere, everywhere. That's what I'm waiting on, for real. And I almost think And see by people exposing them like the way they doing it now, I don't think they're gonna help them. They might help them get there, just like they did in them 8. I'm gonna help you get there, but they don't take the training wheels off. And what you wind up with? A losing record. Loser. You heard Ace Ventura, man. Finkel and Einhorn in it together. How? Where? When? Ray Finkel, Mr. Phil. Laces out, LaRoe. Boy, I tell you, been a great show tonight, man. I tell you that. Good playoffs coming up Sunday. We got 2 more play-ins tomorrow. I'm rooting for the Mavs, and I hate to say it, bro. I want the Heat to win, but the way Scarface been the phony Scarface at that East Spoke, I don't think he gonna be able to pull it out. Cause if that team could beat the Lakers in 5, I know they gonna smash the fucking Miami Heat the way they've been playing with that coaching staff over there. If we win, I'll be surprised. I tell you, I'll be the first to say that. But I think the Bulls gonna go in there and handle business. You understand? But it is what it is at this point. I'm a realist. And like I know we gonna win 8. I ain't never seen a nigga win 82 games. And you go off a body of work, right? So the body of work that I have seen throughout the duration of this season, we had a couple of quality wins. We beat the Lakers by 40. You know what I mean? We split with them here and there. You know, we got a couple of good wins, but we never got a chance to really gel together. And I don't believe in Wiggins. We should have went for Kaminga, but I don't think they was gonna get rid of him. So Wiggins already got a championship. He's supposed to be that championship dude. Let's see if Wiggins come out there and ball out and help us, even if he ain't much playing. Because the last couple of games, I ain't much see him been playing. So man, I just don't get it. Like, well, what are we doing? Then you don't let Django go. You see what he did tonight, man. We got to be one of the dumbest organizations. Pat Riley, go ahead on retire, bro. I think the all time's kicking in. I'm just keeping it real. Go ahead on retire. Remind me of what the name of that movie is with the fat boys? Disorderly. Pat Riley, the dude in the wheelchair that they was watching over the big old mansion. And they're just running wild through the house. Bringing him to the skating ring, the strip club, and all kind of. Come on, man, pat you down bad, bro. And salute to Herm. You try to tell me, bro, but I ain't won't listen. I ain't won't listen. See how that is? Look how easy that was. It ain't kill me. It ain't stop my money from coming in. I just listen. Like I ain't figure we need that because I was like, if we could get there, Django just gotta go hard. You already been cherry picking and going half the season. Ticket told you that tonight. He ain't gonna go hard in the regular season. So the other teammates supposed to do that, but the other teammates wasn't ready. We was just still that young. Bam was supposed to step up. So if you want to get rid of somebody, Bam probably would have been the first to go. But for that 3-point shooting backcourt, I wouldn't have got rid of none of them nigga. We could have got another player to replace Bam, but then Bam's so young, he got a lot of upside. You think what I'm saying? So I like I say, I don't want to give up my future and my young talent. Cause maybe we could run some of these old ass teams out the gym. Mike Malone getting fired and all that. Come on, man. How y'all find championship coaches? Player empowerment done ruined the league. Point blank period, bro. And it's not right. These dudes go out there do a hell of a job, but because y'all done gave these players all this much power, these dudes not listening to these coaches. And these coaches done got them over the hump. It ain't always because a nigga averaged a triple double. A nigga did this, a nigga that. You supposed to do that. You to start a team. But the coaches put you in position to do that. You ain't go out there and draw up them players. I don't see you with the clipboard in your hand. Yeah, you might be nice and all that, but damn, coaching still matter, man. Where the coaching, where the real coaching at? Y'all getting rid of these coaches left and right, left and right. Now, Mike Malone's supposed to at least finish the season out. The man got a goddamn bad shake, bro. Y'all know it. So stop it, bro. It just, I just don't understand what this new era doing. And y'all talking about y'all better. Y'all talking about y'all better. A lot of players and coaches ain't had that ability to get this type talent and to make these type trades. David Stern wasn't about to mess up no whole league just for no revenue. If you good, you good. Go out there and get it done. Now he probably let them like when Charles Barkley and them did that, they already led their own prospective teams and they was older. When KG and them did that, he already spent 12 years in the league, but one franchise couldn't get over the hump. That's respectable. So look, y'all gave me Spreewell, y'all gave me Cassell. It ain't work. Spreewell done choked this coach out and all that. He ain't focused. So I'm just saying, like, at least I'm trying to win. I want to win. He went to Boston and they did that thing in 2008. Some people say they'd have did it in 2009 if he would have been healthy. Orlando wound up going there. But come on, man, that's just the way the cookie crumble. Stop giving away your young talent, 5, 6 niggas for one nigga. You understand? And now you complain about, we stack top heavy. Oh, when I first went to Miami, see, they want to label us as a super team, but we never could. Now you want to put your white boy voice on. You understand? Stop it, man. It's mind-boggling what I see with the era today compared to the 4 eras that I watched coming up. It's different, man. It's different. And people talking about time change. I ain't changing with none of that shit, especially if it's fugazi. What the hell am I change for? I'm not about to change, bro. You're not about to get me to change because you feel like you ain't getting the job done. Nigga, you the superstar, get us over the hump. You the dude that they gave all the money to. Get us over the hump. Stop stealing the money. I call it stealing the church's money. You feel what I'm saying? Same thing these crooked pastors doing. Close the door. Close the door. Nigga said the pulpit is a privilege to be up here. I need y'all to give 100. Nigga, what? I come to you to pay a light bill. You gonna help me with that light bill? Nope. So I'm just saying, like, what is new era crazy? Close the door. That's all I'm gonna say. Close the door. How long y'all want to hold on to this? Y'all don't want to promote nobody. Like, at least they was promoting T-Max, Yao Ming, Vince Carter, Steve Francis. You know about everybody because of their game. And the more you talk about it, the more they work on their game. What tripped me out about the whole situation, that boy say, why would anybody want to be the face of the league when the way they talk about us? What? Oh, so now you act like you ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't much want the face of the league. Yes, you did. You come out calling yourself king. Ain't nobody gave you that name. Then you tatted the chosen one on your back because of what ESPN did with that cover. And then you go get tatted on your back, the chosen one. Yeah, you wanted that shit. And look see how pressure bust pipes? It's like a freeze happening. You forgot to leave your water dripping and wrap your pipes up under the house. And now your whole house done flooded out. Now you came and flushed the toilet and it smell like shit. Shit water everywhere. You can't keep throwing rocks and hiding your goddamn hand. Because Cat Williams told y'all, it's the year of exposure. It's the year of exposure. Ooh, boy, you go on and on and on and on and on and on. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It's kind of sad, bro. And I feel sorry for Shay, bro. Shay, this should be motivation for you to go out there and drop 50 every game if you could. Keep hitting them with that 40 ball. You got a Glock 27 and you got the Glock 23. You understand? You could use the Larry Johnson, Ray Rice, or you could use the Michael Jordan, the 23, and keep dropping that shit. Like, bust them up. You don't need no extendo. Your aim perfect. These niggas out here with all that wild gun firing anyway, so putting switches and all that, drum 30s on there, and they ain't hitting nothing, hitting innocent kids and missing a target. Remind me of y'all era. Yep. That's just what y'all be doing. But y'all say, yeah, it's gangster, nigga. I got off on that. I handle my business. No, man, you done took somebody's life that wasn't even much in it. So how that's gangster? Boy, stop it, man. You want me to believe that? Well, soon a nigga come around there without a gun and hem you up and slap you up, then you going straight to the law. What killed me when that nigga ratted on that lady, boy, and got that lady ejected out the game. I said, goddamn, bro. That remind me of when Draymond called him the B word. And that nigga went straight to the media and pushed the issue to that man got suspended. Man. LaRoe 100, you must be whack nephew or stepson or something, bro. Because, boy, I swear to God, boy, snitching that nigga. Snitching that nigga, slanging that door, running to the police, trying to rat some more. Nigga be ratting. Gonna be out here with all that gun slinging and selling poison in the hood. Soon they catch you, you're ragging. He did it. He did it, head ass nigga. Man. But look at man, I'm about to get up out here, bro. I got about 3.5 more hours. I won't chop it up because I still got juice on my phone. But man, I ain't got time to be cooking y'all, bro. I'm gonna cook y'all some more tomorrow. I got more ammo, believe that. I got way more ammo than that. If you talk about the whole 22 years, all the lies he done told, all the coaches he done got fired, boy, we got ammo for days when we cook this bum. So, you know, the difference between me cooking him, I'm name dropping the niggas who be G-string sniffing this man, the Shannon Sharps, the Gilbert Arenas, Coach Scott, anybody, who else I'm forgetting? I know there's a lot of y'all out here. Yeah, I'm cooking y'all. I'm cooking. I'm gonna throw you in that fryer. I'm gonna catch me an alligator. I'm gonna have sauteed alligator, blackened alligator, fried alligator, raw alligator. Yeah, I'm cooking everything. You understand? You boys ain't nothing but chitlin juice. You feel me? You know how chitlin smell when you cook it in your house? That's him. Chitlins, man. Should you say shitlins? And he stay stinking up the joint. He stay need somebody to bail him out. All the trouble you get into, boy, you're a billionaire. You can't buy yourself out. You can't bail yourself out. Come on, man, stop it. You still need help at 40, trying to get bailed out. Where your game at? Luka been going off for 30 balls. And in the game, Luka hit 19, unless it was a scrub team. He might could pull that one out, but against the top echelon team, I'm talking about the top show. When you're talking about that mid or that Reggie, we talking about that real gas. Nigga, you can't afford it. Nigga, you can't even afford it, nigga. That's why you around here smelling like a old Reggie Blunt right now. Nigga, y'all crazy. I got the gas, boy. Get out my face. I don't smoke. And I don't want none of that. I don't care if we lose. I ain't never smoking on no road pack. Believe that. Nigga, give me a winter pack. Nigga, I won't smoke with the winners, nigga. If I was out here smoke, give me a shea blunt. Give me the nigga who won a championship blunt. Anything. This nigga got an in-season tournament and won that shit. JJ ready getting the in-season tournament, get knocked out and ain't win a game. But he gonna get on there. I ain't got enough energy for that. I want to salute JJ Redick on a 50-win season. Boy, stop it. Stop it, bro. First year coach and winning 50 games. I wish you had the same energy that Darvin Ham had if you'd have played hard. But no, you sabotaged the team that you did win a championship with. You understand? Darvin Ham done brought you to the Western Conference Finals. You the one froze up. You dig? Like a hot pocket or some pizza rolls in the freezer. And then you want to double back and try to sabotage the man some more by bringing on Russell Westbrook. Did you help Russell Westbrook? Did you help him for him? Nope. You threw that man under the bus. Now look at Russ. Russ got a chance for sweet old revenge. Yeah. If Russ get past them Clippers, I want all y'all on the front row. And don't run from that smoke neither. You got two stat murders. That's who I really want to see. I know the Clippers want their revenge off Denver since the bubble. They about to get their chance. But peep this out. I want to see Denver and the Lakers. Because I know Golden State gonna bap them. Golden State gonna slap the shit out of them. I know easy work. But that's neither here nor there neither. We got some good games coming up, bro. Know the bar supposed to lose, coming back at you with another slip slapper. Hit that like, hit my dog Cash App, all that good stuff. Show love like Bubs, baby. I'm out this thing.